All right, all right, all right. I think that we are live. Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everybody, all my little cats and kittens, to another Nate Iverson live stream. I hope everybody is doing good tonight. I hope you had a restful Saturday. I hope things are going good. Yeah, but we're having a little Nate Iverson live stream tonight. We have a project that we're working on. The same project we've been working on in all the live streams. We're working on the iDog project. If you are new to the stream, or if you're returning to the stream, I like to start all the streams with a little explanation of what we're doing. Let us pull up. iDog. What is iDog? iDog is this little guy, this little toy from the early 2000s. You plug in your little iPod into it. It listens to the music and it wiggles its head and its ears to the music. And our plan is we are trying to reverse engineer this with a twist. The twist being that we're replacing the head instead of the normal iDog head. The head is going to be a cassette player. And it's going to listen to the music from the cassette. It's going to detect like the beats per minute. There's going to be a little computer inside iDog. And it's going to wiggle its head and its ears to the music. That's the plan. And we've made some good progress on it so far in our other streams. Let us open up Fusion 360. I can show you guys what we have so far in iDog. Right now we just have the gearbox, but I am on the record as saying I think that the gearbox is pretty much the most difficult part of iDog, or I think there's no part that's more difficult to make. Brian! We got Brian in chat. Let's go. Brian Chan, how are you doing today? What's going on in the life of Brian? I'm just going over the project again, showing off the work that we've done so far. We've pretty much finished the gearbox, which is great. I think no part of the CAD is going to be harder than this, so it's just going to be stuff that's maybe easier or maybe equally as hard, but we got through this, so I think for sure we're going to be able to see the project out to the end, which is going to be sick. But yeah, the gearbox, we've got this little DC motor in here. It spins this worm gear. It spins, this whole series of gears that, does some shit with gear ratios. You don't need to worry too much about that. Worm gear, gear, and then that. Let's hide some other stuff. Let's hide this plate. Then we'll hide these clips too. So the worm gear drives all of these gears. It drives this gear up here, and then it's connected to this little linkage, and it's able to swing this gear up and down. And depending on which direction the motor is turning, it's either going to hit this, which has a rod connected up here, and it's able to turn these gears, or if it swings down, it's going to spin this, and it's going to spin that, and then that's going to be able to move our little plate left and right. There's a lot going on, but yeah, the gearbox is basically done. Brian Chan says, do you know my full name is Brian Chan, or are you doing the Japanese thing? Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it's in your username. What do you mean? I'm not racist. When's the next robot fight? Dude, I don't know when the first robot fight was. I think, I'm still working on making one robot. I think a robot fight probably needs at least two. But yeah, as soon as we get 2 iDogs finished, for sure there's going to be a dog fight. For sure. Yeah, but this gearbox is almost done. There's maybe some small tweaks we have to do. We'd have to add some screw holes to screw this together. Yeah, that'll be easy. That's the only thing we have to do this, and then I'll 3D print this, see if it all works. And yeah, if things aren't working, then we'll have to tweak them, but this is like 99% done, which is very cool. Also, let me check my latency settings. Oh, my stream is normal latency. Oh, there's going to be a delay again. I forgot to set the latency to low. So there's going to be a little bit of latency when you're chatting, but that's okay. Brian says, LMAO. Oh, the one where iDog got fucked up. Oh, I think you're talking... I mean, that wasn't a robot fight. That wasn't a robot. You're talking about the Shredder Derby. When my little derby car got shredded. That was at Open Sauce in San Francisco, which I am planning hopefully to go again this year. And that's in like, what, June or July? Open Sauce. Yeah, the next one is in July of this year. And I probably, if they're doing the car races again, I will enter that again. Yeah, last year, you know, like the Boy Scouts of America, they do this like, and Canada, they do this thing called the Pinewood Derby, where like you make these little cars out of wood, and you just like race them to the bottom and you see who wins. But Open Sauce, this little like science convention I went to, they had one of these, but at the end, the losing car would get like catapulted into a shredder, and my car did get shredded, which was very sad. But yeah, we're gonna give it another shot this year, hopefully, and hopefully, you know, it won't get shredded this time. We'll see. Brian says, "Oh yeah, deserved it, TBH." That's fucked up. You can't say that. That's not nice. That ain't right. That simply is not right. Yeah, but back to this. You know, we had a lot of momentum. Brian says, I feel you were a Boy Scout. I was a Boy Scout. I was a Boy Scout growing up. It was pretty fun. I really liked Boy Scouts. It's a lot of fun. Did a lot of camps, which was fun. Tied lots of knots, which I was never good at. But yeah, the best part of Boy Scouts was, I mean, in America, they call it Pinewood Derby. In Canada, we called them Cub Cars with 2 Ks. Well, see, Cub Cars with 2 Ks, that's fine. I'm you know, nothing sus here. But then the Cub Car kit with 3 Ks, this is suspicious, I think. And the crazy thing is, like, in no other piece of like Boy Scouts marketing do we call each other Cubs with a K. It's always Cubs with a C. But then for some reason they decided the Cub Car kit would be the KKK. I don't know whose choice that was. That was a questionable choice if you ask me. But I'm not going to analyze that too much. But yeah, like in every other part of Boy Scout marketing, like, it's Cub Scouts with a C. They always call it Cub Scouts with a C, and then the Cub Car kit, they just whipped out the KKK for some reason. Yeah, not sure why they pulled that one. Someone will have to message me if they figure out the answer to that. But iDog, that's gotta be racist. That had to be racially motivated. There's no other reason for it. There's no other reason for it. But yeah, let's try to figure out what we're doing here. Yeah, we had a lot of momentum going. We had a lot of momentum in the other streams, but I'm a little bit less certain about where to take this from here. Or I'm not uncertain. It's just there's a lot of complex things that we got to add to this. Clip that. Yeah, I'll clip that. I'll clip that later. So we have this gearbox, and the gearbox needs to connect to the head and to the ears of iDog, more or less. So let me figure out how to pull this off. There's gonna be basically, I have moments where I may go silent as I'm trying to figure this out, but I'm gonna try and keep you guys in the loop as much as I can. So this gear here is going to be like the output that goes to the ears. So let's, you have nice blue will be visible. So this is going to have a rod, like a 2mm metal rod sticking out. It's glued to this. Brian says, am I distracting you, Nate? No, not at all. I really like having the little distractions in chat. I guess the answer is like maybe, but I like the distractions. The thing is, when I'm streaming my work, I get distracted a ton by chat, and like obviously like when you get distracted you lose like a little bit of productivity. But the thing is, if I wasn't live streaming, I probably wouldn't be doing the work at all. So like on the aggregate, I am still getting more work done, even though you guys are distracting me. The distractions are good. It all comes together. It's all nice to have. But yeah, more or less, this metal rod is going to stick out, and it's going to have like a cam at the end. There's going to be like an oval that's attached to this. Something like this. And that oval is going to intersect with... There's going to be another piece here. Brian says, you have a viral video from 6 years ago, WTF. Kinda. Yeah, I've got the... I have one certified banger. Let's see the certified banger. View my channel. Yeah, I've got Drake and Josh trapped with Darth Vader. I don't know if 600,000 is viral, but I mean definitely more viral than my live stream. That was pretty cool. It's kind of a shitty video, but like I capitalized hard on the Drake and Josh meme as it was relevant. It was just good timing. Yeah, so this little oval is gonna interact with another piece here. The piece is gonna have an oval hole, kind of like this. Something like that. I'm not making this up off the top of my head, by the way. This is, I'm just trying to replicate what's in the real iDog. So I'm like looking at the real like physical components in front of me as I'm working. Brian says, I'm picking up what you're shitting down. I do remember saying you like what Drake... I did not say that I like what Drake likes. This is fake news. This is misinformation. This is fake news. Chat, do not believe what Brian is putting down. So there's like this piece. It's got a little something like that. It comes up. It's gonna come up like this, something like that. And then on the side are these like grooves here. Ba 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 ba. And these are gonna... Cobalt! Let's go! We got Cobalt in chat. How are you doing, Cobalt? What have you gotten up to today? Yeah, this little piece is going to interact with the ears, which have like little gears that are going to mesh with those little teeth. Something like that. And this piece here, I don't know what we're going to call this piece, but this piece here basically is going to move up and down. So yeah, where this gear drives this little oval cam, and this rotational motion gets turned into linear up and down motion of this piece, right? And then this linear motion gets turned back into rotational motion, and it makes these ears rotate. So that's how that works. Brian says, gotta keep you on your toes. What emoji? Oh, that was this emoji? Yeah. So yeah, this rotates, that pushes this up and down, and then that makes the ears rotate. And then in order for this piece to kind of work, there needs to be, I guess, rails that keep it moving up and down nicely. So it looks like we're getting some really messy work in Microsoft Paint right now. So more or less, again, I'm just copying from the real dog. This is not off the top of my head. There's like a piece. There's a piece that goes like this. Something like, you know, this. Something like that. And it has, I guess, I think it has some sort of, let me, maybe I'll clip some of these wires and get this piece freed. Alright, so we've got like this piece, which is covered in lube, and now I'm covered in lube. Nothing sus about that. It's just with moving parts and electronics, you got to put lube on it. So we got this piece, right? And here you can see, like, this is the oval, like, cam that I'm talking about. And that interacts with, let me double check if this is, yeah, okay. So you can see literally, I wish I could get this to focus nice. But yeah, this is, I think, the next piece that we have to get working. So yeah, this gear is attached to the gearbox. It spins, it rotates this like offset cam, and as this spins, rotational motion gets turned into linear motion, up and down. So I think that's the next piece of our puzzle that we need to do. And then also, so when this, so like the bottom output of the gearbox, right? The bottom output, it like locks into like this little metal wire at the bottom. So like when this whole thing spins, the head moves, and then when just this gear spins, the ears are gonna move. My fingers are getting really covered in lube. Following Drake, now he's starting to sound like Diddy with all this lube talk. Crazy. The chat is already. Yeah, what is it about my streams that gets chat to become so sus so quick? Is it me? Do I bring this out of you guys? My hands are really lubey. I'm gonna briefly run to the bathroom and wash my hands. Wash hands time. I'll be back in like a minute. 1 minute. I'll be back. Just give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Entertain yourselves in chat. I'll be back real quick. Oh my god. Okay. I'm back. Brian says check DMs, Nate. I think it's important. And Brian says I wish he'd put in strobe lights. I don't have strobe lights, but you can try the party command. If you type in party, the lights will cycle through colors, but it does it really slow, and it's not super exciting. But try the party command. It's kind of fun. It's new. Brian clipped the stream. What did he clip? Which is covered in lube, and now I'm covered in lube. He clipped me saying I'm covered in lube. Cobalt says that and allow us to turn off the lights. Yeah, next time. I'll let you guys turn off the lights. Well, maybe I'll consider it. Yeah, try the party command. It's kind of fun. Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot to turn on the setting this stream. I forgot to turn on the low latency mode on this stream, so there's going to be a little bit of latency, which kind of sucks. Just like when you guys message, it's going to take like a minute for me to see it. That's alright. It's not like a deal breaker. It just, I know people always complain about the latency in chat. Yeah, sorry. That's all I can say. But yeah, we're working on this piece. And if you guys want to turn off party mode, you have to type the reset command. Yeah. So yeah, this piece is gonna have like rails. It's gonna have rails on the sides like this, and those rails are going to allow this secondary piece to slide up and down. Boop 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 boop. Around. Basically this. Basically this. That's what we're making. Brian says, "Is there a command to take this dude's clothes off?" I don't know about all that. Probably not that adding that one to Light Buddy. Trying not to get banned from YouTube. Hopefully, if I have any say in the matter. But I guess let's just get started. I suppose. Let's get started. Yeah, let's just start modeling. Why not? Let's get started. I've been wasting too much time in Microsoft Paint. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Let us. I guess so. We needed a metal rod sticking out of this. I don't have a distance in mind yet of what I want that to be. I guess I can just copy the iDog one for now. Why not? Let's just copy. Bust out the ruler. We can make it like, sure, about 3.5 centimeters. It's like 35 millimeters. Yes, I can do math. Quick math. Okay, so let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, folks. What we're gonna do, I guess we'll start a sketch here. We'll just project, include a little circle. And we need to make a new circle that's just 2 millimeters, because that's how thick our little rod is going to be. We'll take this, we'll extrude it up. Maybe we'll even do 40 millimeters. Is that crazy? Yeah, maybe that's crazy. Let's do 35. Let's do 35. I think that will be good. I think that'll be good. Where did I... Oh yeah, okay. It's just there. We good. Okay, and let's bring back the gear that I just hid. Cool. Oh, I wanted that to be a new body, actually. Let's edit that feature. I don't want that to join. I want a new body. That is what I want. Okay. We'll add that gear back. And then from here, what's our game plan? We got to make this piece. So I'm just going to get started on it. I'm just going to keep saying that until it happens. So it starts with a little bit of... Just entering my mind palace. So what we'll do, I guess, Yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan, guys. Don't even worry. Don't even sweat it. I'm going to create an offset plane. Offset plane here. We'll bring this down 3 millimeters. Why not? Because that's about what it is in iDog. Create a sketch there. Create a sketch on this offset plane. And what we want to do, I'll project this metal rod into here. Let's project that bad boy in there. Create another circle. Let's 2.2. Just to have a little bit of clearance to put, so we can put the metal rod in. That's what we'll do. And then we need to make the little plastic cam that we want to make. And that cam, let's just steal from iDog. Lots of stealing going on. It's about 8 millimeters. But we want it to be offset. So what we'll do, how much do we want to offset it by? I guess, let's take a look. We want 5 millimeters sticking out the top, and then 1 sticking out the bottom. So from here, what we'll do, let's go like so, and then from here, we're gonna do 5 millimeters up this way, and then down here, I suppose we'll just do 1 millimeter down this way. Yeah. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And then we'll do a circle. We'll create a 2-point circle, just like so. Cool. And we will finish that sketch. And then we can take this and extrude it down. We'll probably do 2 millimeters. I think that's a good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, like that. So that's gonna be our cam. That's gonna drive the. I don't know what to call this piece. We'll call this, I don't know, we'll call it the ear slider. Why not? So now we need to actually make that little ear slider that is going to interact with this offset cam. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, this is going to work. This is going to work, guys. We got this. We got this. We're going to create a sketch on the same plane on the top of this little cam. Don't want to do that. I want to create a sketch. I want to create a sketch here. That's what I want to do. And we are gonna just start modeling out this piece. We're gonna model it based off of this this piece here, roughly speaking. Yeah, let's just we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. So first, what we need to do, we need to project this cam in. Yeah, so we'll project this cam like so, and this should be 8 millimeters top to bottom, and it sure is. That is lovely. And we'll give a little bit of clearance top and bottom, literally just maybe 0.1 on each side. 0.1, 0.1, like so. And then, so let me let me think for 1 second here. Let us also, so we know from here to what? All right, let's also project this metal rod in. That's going to help us. We're going to project the metal rod in. That is lovely. So we know from here to here is 5 millimeters, right? This to here is 5 millimeters. Am I crazy? 4.9? Am I crazy? Why is that 4.9? Oh, I guess because here to here is 5. I see. So we also know then that as this cam, oh, that was a bad line. I don't want to put that line there. Oopsie. Yeah, so we know from here, as this cam rotates, The maximum distance it can go is going to reach out 5 millimeters this way, and it's also going to reach out 5 millimeters this way. Rebecca says, a little birdie chirped in my ear, whispered soft and low like a confession in the dead of night. They said there's a thing going on here, something they call party mode. Sounds like something that would get a man in trouble. Yeah, we added party mode. Last time. I added it last night. Yeah, it's not super... Also, welcome, Rebecca. Really glad to have you in chat. Yeah, we added party mode. This is pretty big. I know this is huge. We added party mode. If we want to turn off party mode, you can just type in exclamation reset, and that'll reset us. If you try to just type a color, I mean, this is a logic error in the code. But if you just want to type in like pink now, it'll just turn pink for a second before going back to party mode. So if we want to turn party mode off, we just type reset in chat. But you know, we like party mode. So we'll keep it in party mode for now. So why am I struggling right now? So we know that the extent that the cam can reach is going to be from here to here. And that's perfect. That's good to know. And then we know that the height, we just want it to be 8 millimeters in height. Sorry, give me 1 second here to think. 1 second to think. So in fact, what we should do is, let's create some circles that are just going to represent like some of the extremes that the cam can go. I think this is going to be good. So we know from here to here it goes out 3 millimeters, and we know from down here to here that's just 1 millimeter, right? So let's create a 1 millimeter line here, and let's also create a 1 millimeter line here. And then I'm also going to create two point circles. We're going to create a 2-point circle from here to here, and I'm also going to create a 2-point circle from here to here. This is starting to get crazy. Rebecca says party mode stays on. JK, everyone is free to do what they desire. But we'll keep party mode on for now. Cool. So yeah, this is good. This is good. This is gonna work. I kind of get. Is this right? Am I tripping? No, I think this is right. Yeah. This is fine. And then what we'll do, let's find the centers of all of these circles. This sketch is getting crazy. I know there's almost certainly a better way to have gone about making these sketches, but don't worry about all that. We don't need to worry about all that. Okay, we're going to take a line from here to there, and a line from here to here. Yeah, and I think this is going to be our whole. This has gotten extremely messy, but trust. We're cooking something. We're cooking something here. Certainly there was a better way to do all of that, but I think this will work. We can probably make these circles both just sketch lines. Let's make all of these just sketch lines. Lots of sketch lines. Lots of sketch, or what do we call these? No, construction lines, I think we call these. I don't know. Lots of construction lines. And then we just need to make some arcs. Wait, did I delete a circle? I didn't mean to delete a circle. Oh, I deleted that circle fully. I just want it to be a construction line. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to create some arcs. We'll create 3-point arcs. Like so. Wait, why does this keep disappearing on me? Oh, that's really weird. You know what? We'll just keep the circles. Why not? Cobalt says, I would make everything that is not going to be the bounds of the construction line, part of the construction line, but you do you. Yeah, I think that's a good call. But I don't know why it keeps just killing this circle every time I make it a construction line. I guess I'll create the arc first, and then I'll make that a construction line. But I don't know why it's acting like that. We'll do that, and then boop, that's a construction line, and then we'll create the other 3-point arc. Here, here, there, cool. Now that's a construction line, construction line, construction line. Some of the other ones are just hidden under there. That's fine. This kind of works. It kind of works. It works good enough. We'll continue editing this sketch. Can I also make these projected lines construction lines? Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, all of these are construction lines. I guess that's a construction line. That's a construction line. This is a construction line. How's that? Okay, cool. Actually, I didn't need to make... This one shouldn't be a construction line. Yeah, okay, this is the profile we want. This would have saved me a lot of time if I was doing this for all of my sketches. Turns out that turning things into construction lines is a good thing to do. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. And then if I go top to bottom here, this should be 8.2 millimeters, or only 8? Wait, is that right? Oh, I guess I didn't... Is that... This whole thing is 8. I guess I wanted that to be a little bit... I wanted to add a little bit of clearance. So maybe some of my methodology here was kind of screwed. Oh no. Okay. How are we going to fix this? How are we going to fix this, team? I think can I just do this like 5.1? And then I also make this 5.1. Oh, that's it. That's all I had to do. And now if I go up here, this is going to be 8.2, 8.1. Still only 8.1. How does that work? How does that math check out? If I make this like 5.2 and 5.2. Oh, I'm making this gross. 5.2. And then I go top to bottom here. Alright, 8.2. This is good. I think that'll give us enough clearance. Well, we'll say this is fine. Right? This is fine, probably. We're fine. We're probably good. Rebecca says, off topic, like usual. Any takes on the Oscar nominations this year? It doesn't have to be a hot take, just a take. Haha. Hi. I haven't been following super closely. All I can do is regurgitate what other people are saying. I think a lot of people are disappointed with the Oscar nominations this year. It seems like Dune Part 2 kind of got snubbed in a lot of areas, right? I think a lot of people are saying that. I really like Dune 2. It probably deserves... Did it get nominated for Best Director? I hope it did. If Dune 2 didn't get nominated for Best Director, that's crazy. There's a lot of movies in that list that I have not seen at all. Probably most of them. I think mostly what happens when Oscar nominations come out, I like read the list. I'm like, oh, I saw like one of these, and it just makes me want to watch a lot more movies. And that's mostly what my take has been with these ones. Yeah, so from here, let's take this, and then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, chat? I'm gonna pull out my calipers. I'm gonna take some measurements. So that's like, sure, 1.5 on each side. Okay, so we're gonna go from here. We'll go 1.5 out this way. That's a construction line. 1.5 millimeters out this way. This is also a construction line. Down here, this can just be 2. We'll go down here. This will be 2 millimeters down. Construction line, as always. And then from, actually, you probably need a ruler now instead of calipers. But Rebecca, do you have any hot takes or just takes in general about the Oscar nominations? If so, you should let me know. And then up here, we're going to go 1 centimeter, which is 10 millimeters for those following along at home. We're going to go 10 millimeters up this way. And then between all of these points, we're going to make a rectangle. And what is going to be the best way to make this rectangle? I guess I can just do a bunch of lines. This can also be a construction line, by the way. Let's just make some lines. Just make them go out like crazy. And then we can use some constraints to make... Oh, don't want that. We're going to use some constraints to make these all coincident. So yeah, we're going to just take all these lines. We're just going to draw lines on lines on lines. Lines on lines on lines. Like so. We're going to take this. We're going to make these two coincident. We're going to make this coincident with this. We're going to make this coincident with that. And we're going to make this coincident with that. And now we have a rectangle. Let's go. Let's go, chat. We got a rectangle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make another rectangle. Rectangles on rectangles on rectangles today, folks. And this rectangle, now we're taking some more measurements. Gotta take some more measurements. You know how it is. This is going to be about what? 1.3. Why not? We'll make this 1.3 in width. And how much in height? How tall in height? We want this to be, oh, about 1.3 also. I guess we're making a square. And what is a square if not just a special rectangle? So we're going to take this 1.3. Wait, am I stupid? 13. Am I stupid? Yeah, that's 1.3 centimeters, which is 13 millimeters. Okay. And then we are going to, let's create a center point rectangle. Center point rectangle in the center of this line. It's going to be 13 out that way and 13 this way. And we have another rectangle. Let's go. And we're going to make this a construction line. And I suppose we'll make that a construction line too. What do I do when... Oh my god. Well... Is that... I don't know. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is going to work. This is going to be fine. As we go along in this project, hopefully I'll get better and better and cleaner at doing these sketches. We're not quite there yet, but we're going to get there for sure. Cobalt says try the Tim feature. I assume that means trim. Yeah, trim feature. Is this crazy? We did some trimming. Okay. Yeah. We timmed some lines. I guess that works. Yeah. Yeah, cool. This works. Thank you, Cobalt. Thank you very much. Always handy having someone who knows what they're doing in chat. Always handy. Okay. From here, let's actually take a little bit of a sidebar. Not a sidebar off of iDog completely, just a sidebar off of this piece. I need to find... My desk is such a mess, by the way. It is really, truly lucky that the camera does not capture what's going on my desk, because it is a disaster zone. It is a disaster zone if I've ever seen one. Let's take a minute to worry about the ears of iDog. This is what one of the ears looks like. It's just a little, flat profile, and on the end, it has a little bit of a gear situation going on. So let us... Maybe I'll take a picture of this, actually. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to send it to myself. So there's going to be nothing going on the screen for just a minute here, but I'll come back. Don't you worry. I mean, I'm not leaving, but the screen is just going to look boring for a second. Let's take a picture of this. Yeah, cool. This is cool. And then I'm going to send that to myself is what I'm going to do. We're going to send it to myself on Facebook. Facebook Messenger is always what I use to just send stuff back and forth between my computer and my phone. And then I'm going to, on a second tab, I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to save this photo. Let us just copy this. Okay, copied. Let's actually open this in Photoshop. I was working on my thumbnail. You know how it is. So from here, I just want to see the module of this ear, basically. The gear part of this ear. And usually what I would do is I would, count all of the teeth on the gear, and then get the outer diameter, and then, we get the module that way. But let's just see... obviously, this doesn't have teeth all the way around, but we can just do some clever photo editing, hopefully, to see how many teeth it would have if it went all the way around. This should work. If I just go like here and go to like the center of the tooth, roughly the center, something like this, I think I can just like rotate, and we'll kind of, I mean, this is some real engineer shit that I'm doing. I don't know about that. This might not be some real engineer shit that I'm doing. I'm doing something. I don't know if I'm cooking. Am I cooking? Do we think I'm cooking? Maybe. If I get like the two teeth aligned, kind of like that, I think that should be good. Something like, okay. And then we'll just have to do one more operation like this. This is some real big brain shit that I'm doing right now. Real big brain shit. And then we'll just paste that one more time. We'll also lower the opacity on this. And then Control V, Control T. We'll get that pivot just into the center once more. I want that opacity down. Yes, please. Yes, please. And then let's rotate that one more time. Hello. Come in. Hi guys. Hi gamers. We got people in stream. Let's go. We have my lovely girlfriend Ina and our friend Lili, who is backing up. Lili's in the room. She's trying to. Oh, I just punched her. Oh my God.
Who's here?
That's okay. That's okay.
We've got Rebecca, and
Cobalt.
we got Cobalt.
Hi, Rebecca. I don't know Cobalt.
Damn, he doesn't even get a hi though.
Hi, Cobalt.
Damn, that was ice cold.
I don't know.
That was crazy.
Yeah, Lili hates Cobalt.
Is anyone else here?
I mean, it says we got 7 viewers, but they're the only people chatting. We got some lurkers. We got some lurkers.
Did anyone else say hi?
Brian was here earlier.
Brian.
Yeah.
Did we help you go viral yet?
Maybe, usually, I mean, the last time Ina was here on stream, like my engagement, it looked like, because like after the stream you get a little chart of what the engagement looks like. Why can't I select white? Oh, there we go. It's like the engagement was like up and down like this, and then like the minute that Ina went on stream, it was like, and then like the minute she left, it went like way back down, and then it was like this for the rest of the stream. So you guys, it does help.
Damn, it's gonna be like that.
Huh? I don't know you.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna just let her talk to you like that, Cobalt? That's crazy.
I don't know Cobalt either, but I said hi to Cobalt.
Yeah.
So.
This is crazy. How are you guys doing?
Good. So tired.
Yeah.
Really tired. We're gonna eat.
You're gonna eat?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys gonna eat?
Sushi.
Let's go.
Did you have food yet?
I've had water.
Do you want me to get you food?
I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
But you don't have to. But I wouldn't say no.
When is the latest...
Trent! Hello, Trent. How are you doing? Good to see you. Trent was lurking. You guys finally brought him out. See, this is what I'm saying. When you guys come in, the engagement goes up.
Wait, but
your viewers went down.
Yeah, you went from 7 to...
Oh no!
7 to 4.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys are killing the stream.
All
This is
right,
crazy.
bye.
No. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for getting...
hungry right now?
I could certainly eat. I don't think I've, strictly speaking, eaten today. I had some chips.
You came to the bakery.
Yeah, I had coffee. Yeah, back to the project, I guess. Let us, yeah, get back to this. That's crazy. The viewership got cut in half when Ina and Lili showed up. That's crazy. My chat is just sexist. They don't like seeing women. That's crazy. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. I'm just kidding, by the way. Trent says, just got a printer. Fusion is my next thing to learn. Rather just watch someone work in Fusion. Yeah, so if you want to learn, I'm certainly not the person to watch. I'm glad you're here, by the way. I'm really bad at Fusion. Cobalt says, you're in luck. Nate is an expert. No, I always get ashamed whenever... Well, not ashamed. I don't know. I always get really nervous when someone shows up in chat who really knows Fusion. Because I am like a super beginner noob in Fusion. And I feel like I always want to just like clarify that. But that being said, we have fun. We have lots of fun, hopefully. Yeah, I work for Autodesk. That is true. But the scary thing is, like, eventually I'll be good enough that I can't use that as an excuse. We'll see. Okay, so this kind of works. Is there a way to make this less gross? Was this a good strat? Do we think this was a good strat? Does this make sense? What I'm doing here? Oh, I guess we don't need that. We need... Am I kind of stupid, chat? You guys kind of understand the logic of what I'm doing here, right? Trent says, I know nothing. I'm using Shaper 3D on my iPad currently. CAD is a new way of thinking for sure. Lots of positive and negative space. Cool you work for Autodesk. No, Cobalt's being sarcastic. That's not on you for not knowing. No, Cobalt's being super sarcastic. He's making fun of me because I'm dog shit with Fusion 360. I do not work for Autodesk. But I do actually use Autodesk tools at work, which is true, but just not Fusion 360. I use a lot of Maya at work because I do visual effects for film and TV. That's my job. And we use Maya, which is an Autodesk tool. So in a sense, I mean, in no sense do I work for Autodesk, but I use Autodesk at work, just not CAD. Yeah, and modeling in Maya, like polygon modeling, is like extremely different than CAD modeling. But but maybe some skills carry over, perhaps. Am I chat, am I washed? How? Why do I feel so dumb right now? I guess my brain cells get so much... My brain gets really smooth once the camera's on me. It's like when you have like a supervisor at work like looking over you and suddenly your quality of work goes way down. Let's try this again. Hopefully you guys like understand what I'm trying to go for right now. Like I think my strat is smart. It's just my execution is terrible. Many such cases. Many such cases. Yeah, we want to do like that. I think that's cool. Yeah, I think that's cool. And then does this bring us all the way back to square one? Not quite. Alright, let's do this once more. I don't know if what I'm doing is really stupid. I think it's not. I think I'm being super smart. I'm being big brain, and I won't hear anything to the contrary. Let's do this one last time. Let's bring this... Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, we're going to take the pivot to the center once more, and then we're going to rotate once more, like that. And that for sure brings us back to square one, right? I think this makes sense. And then he says, isolate the gears from the rest of the image, then take that layer. Yeah, that's way smarter. That's way smarter. Let's try that again. I was being a little silly goof. So I can probably go. Wait, can I just use... No, this is fine. This is going to make sense. Let's select, deselect. Let's bring the feather down. This is ugly. It doesn't need to be pretty because I'm just taking... I just want to see how many teeth this gear has if I go all the way around, right? This is crazy. This is silly. This is silly. This is fine. We'll edit. We will edit. Copy. Edit. Paste in place. Control T. Get like the center there and rotate. Okay, this kind of makes sense. This kind of works. This kind of works. I know it's gross. You know this is working. This is working. I missed chat for so long. Rebecca says, I left for a second. I missed the Ina and Lili appearance live. God damn it. Yeah. I was going to hit that heart emoji so hard. Yeah, what really happened is that half my viewers left when they showed up. That's probably coincidence. Cobalt says, now what we're doing some real engineering. We're doing some real engineering for sure. This is gross. I trigger engineers so hard, I feel like. Paste in place again. But the thing is, like, we do everything here kind of in the grossest possible way. But like, I think, like, I'm confident that, like, we'll get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no doubt in my mind we're gonna actually get the job done. It's just gonna be a little bit ugly around, you know, along the way. Let's try that again. Oh no, I'm screwing up. Oh no. Okay, edit. Paste special. Paste in place. This this is. This is real engineering, and I don't want to hear anything to the contrary. This is certainly real engineering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Edit, paste special, paste in place. But the thing is, you know, we don't need to do things in the most efficient way, right? We just need to, like, the job just needs to get done, you know? And the job is going to get done. The job is going to get done. I sound really defensive, because I am. I am a little bit defensive. Yeah, this is like a whole, fuck it, that's a whole gear. Right? Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Steve says, can you tell us about the time Billy ruined the ski trip? Fusion 360 Gross Edition. I guess I can tell the story about the time Billy ruined the ski trip. I don't know if it's my story to tell. I feel like Billy's gonna see me telling the story. He's gonna be pissed that I told it. But in, like, when I was in elementary school, in, like, every year in my elementary school, in 5th grade and in 6th grade, you know, let's pull up a new paint. Let's pull up a new paint. It's story time. We're hitting story time. We're hitting story time. Yeah, every year in, like, 5th grade and 6th grade, all the 5th grades and 6th graders would get a ski. Oh my god, they would get a ski trip every year, right? And when I was finally in 5th grade, I was so excited to be on my first ski trip. I'd never been skiing before, and I knew that every year the 5th graders and the 6th graders get to go on the ski trip, right? But then, like, I feel like this was maybe like the day before the ski trip was supposed to happen, or like very shortly before the ski trip was supposed to happen. They said, like, and it was supposed to be like all the 5th graders and all the 6th graders, right? But like the day before, the teachers are like, actually you guys aren't getting a ski trip anymore. None of you guys are getting a ski trip anymore. And we're like, huh? What do you mean? And they're like, well, fucking, like, one of the 6th graders, or like a couple of the 6th graders were being like assholes, so nobody gets to go. And I was like, huh? Like, A, I didn't do anything wrong, and B, no one in my grade, none of the 5th graders did anything wrong. But just because, like, there was like 5 6th graders in like one class were being really awful, they canceled the trip for everybody, which was crazy. And I was so livid with all of the 6th graders. For years, I was livid at them for ruining my ski trip. They just killed the ski trip. But then years later, I was chatting with my good friend Billy, and about how I was so angry that these 6th graders ruined my ski trip. And he was like, oh, do you know why they canceled the trip? I was like, no, all I heard was that, like, maybe some of the 6th graders were being, like, you know, mean. And he was like, well, here's what happened. It turns out Billy was the victim of this story. It turns out that, like, there were, like, a gang of, like, 10 6th graders that were, like, beating up. I think they were fucking with him. They were, like, bullying him. So, like, from Billy's perspective, he was at, like, a play or something, and he was just trying to watch the play. And there was, like, a group of, like, people who all were, like, mean to him. I think they were, like, pushing him and shoving him. And, like, again, it wasn't all of the 6th graders. It was, like, a group of maybe 10, which, I mean, horrible for Billy, right? It really sucks to be, like, you know, beat on by, like, 10 6th graders. But, like, yeah, because of these, like, 10 asshole 6th graders, not, like, Billy didn't get to go, who was the victim here. All of the 6th graders didn't get to go. And me, the 5th grader, all the 5th graders, all of us didn't get to go. And, like, I wasn't even in the room when this happened. None of us were. And I joked for a long time that I was, like, I rib Billy sometimes. I'm like, Billy, like, you ruined our ski trip. But, like, the truth is that Billy's the victim. Yeah, so let's pour one out for Billy. Can we get an F in chat for Billy? That was pretty sad. That was pretty sad for sure. But then, Steven says it's like if Billy didn't narc, we could have still gone. That's true. I think Billy. No, I can't even joke about that. But I don't think Billy even narked. I think the teachers saw like 10 people beating on Billy, and they were like, "Hey, like, stop." Yeah, Billy didn't deserve that. Yeah, sucks for him, and sucked for me. But then when I was in 6th grade, I got to go. But Billy, I think Billy transferred into the school in 6th grade, and then he that would have been his only year he would have done the ski trip, and then he just never got a ski trip, which is really sad. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Billy. It really sucks. It really sucks. Truly sucks. All right, let's start counting. 1. Oh, ew. Why is that at low opacity? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 teeth. This should have 18 teeth. 18 teeth in a module. Well, actually, before we get to module, let's get to outer diameter, roughly. Roughly speaking, it has an outer diameter. Yeah, WTF, Billy, that's true. That's true. Ruining my ski trip for no good reason. No, Billy was a victim. It sucked for him. It sucked for him. So outer diameter of roughly like 11.5 millimeters. Oh my god. Wait, I literally just forgot. We said 11.5, right? 11.5 millimeters. And normally I just asked ChatGPT to do this calculation for me, but I've asked ChatGPT to do this calculation for me so many times. Let's try and do this myself. We're just gonna get Google gear teeth module formula. We're gonna do some real math. I could speed run it. M equals D over N. M equals D over N, where that's probably module equals diameter over number of teeth. Alright, let's try and do some math. Let's do some math for real. Let's try and do some math. M equals D over N. So what? M equals 11.5 over, what do we say, 18? 18? Was I getting ChatGPT to do something this simple? 11.5 divided by 18, is that all that I have to do? 11.5 divided by 18? Like 0.65 roughly? I guess that makes sense. That number kind of checks out. We can just do if we just do a module of 0.6, or maybe we can do 0.7. Maybe we can try 0.7. Sometimes I like to make these things a little bigger. So if I want to do 18 teeth and a 0.7 module, we can just do 0.7 times 18, and that'll give us what our new diameter is. 0.7 times 18. It'll give us a diameter of 12.6. That seems fine. Yeah. Oh, shit. D is the diameter of the pitch circle, not the outer diameter. Is that right? So then to add, I see. 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 So then, I mean, I can just take that measurement instead, I guess. Or like each. Okay. I mean, it's like a tiny bit. It's such a small amount larger. Yeah, this is fine. I don't even need to get the specifics. I'm satisfied enough by what we have. But that is good to know that D is the diameter of the pitch circle and not the outer diameter. That is good to know. That is good to know for sure. I'm gonna finish the sketch for now. I'm gonna come back to this piece because we're not done on this piece yet. But let's just create a gear. Let's just create the gear. Let's create a spur gear module. Make a module 0.7 because like we don't have to replicate it precisely what's in iDog. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna work. Module 0.7. We want 18 teeth. I want the gear height 2 millimeters. Pressure angle is probably fine as it is. And that gives us a new gear down here. And let's just move this up. Yeah, this'll do. This'll do. I think this'll do. And then what we need, right? We need let me show you what we need. Let's just hide. I'm just going to cover up everything here. Let's just cover everything up. Why not? We're going to go. Oh, yeah. That's what I want. So what we need is a piece. Cobalt, if you're around. Right, we need a piece that like meshes with this. Like ba 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 ba. Like this, right? And then as this moves up and down, this will rotate. What do we call this thing? Is this a rack? Is this what we call this? A rack? You know, with all the money I make, I should know what a rack is. I've got racks on racks on racks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's called a rack, right? Maybe. Rack gear? It's called a rack and pinion. Wait, what's the rack and what's the pinion? The pinion is just like a gear. We just call it a pinion in this scenario. Okay, we need a rack. And I think our gear generator actually can do a rack and pinion. Straight helical gear rack. Is this what we want? So we want the module to match up. We made it 0.7. 0.7. Oh, I guess this is just going to generate the gear again. That's fine. Number of teeth 18. Rack thickness 2 millimeters. Rack height. What's rack height? I don't know. We'll construct it as it is. I guess maybe rack height is like this dimension, like bop 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 bop. In that case, let's make the rack height. Let's make it a centimeter. We'll make it 10 millimeters, which is what it's already set to. That's great. Let's try this. Let's try this. Is that right? So that just created the rack and not the pinion, but that's fine, right? Because we already have the pinion. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll take this. We'll take this. Oh. Oh, I see. No, height. I guess height is this dimension, and then the teeth, the number of teeth created this. So when I said, okay, I understand. I understand the generator now. I think I know what's up. Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. So the number of teeth, I actually want, how many teeth? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want 5 teeth. 5 teeth. And then height literally doesn't matter. I think, because I'm just going to take this, I'm going to project it. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. And I'm going to delete this component. Or I can probably just delete that. Yep. Oh, what did I do? Is that not what I wanted to do? Let's try that again, I guess. Delete. Delete. Okay, okay. Let's try that one more time, folks. Let's get the gear generator out. We're gonna make the gear rack. We want 5 teeth. The rack height. Wait. Am I silly? Am I stupid? I guess maybe I do need that to be... Wait, am I dumb? Why is this giving me an error now that I only want 5 teeth? Oh, I guess is thickness? No, right? This can stay 2. Am I silly? Am I dumb? What if I change this? I don't know. We'll just change this to 50. I'm just testing stuff out right now. Why didn't it like me doing just 5 teeth? That kind of confuses me. Kind of confuses me. We'll figure it. Oh. Oh no, I was deleting. Oh no, this is not good. Let's Control Z. Oh no. Hopefully I didn't screw myself. Oh no. I think we're fine. I think we're probably fine. It's fine. Let's try that again. Let's try that again, y'all. I'm really scared about what I was doing in the timeline. But I did Control Z, which I think will undo the damage I did in the timeline, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't screw myself too much. Let's try that again. So what? Straight helical gear rack on a module of 0.5, but I only want 5 teeth. But it doesn't like that. Why does it not like that? I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just let it do more teeth, and then when I'm projecting... Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. What's the smallest number that it's happy with? It's happy with 6, but it's not happy with 5? Okay, fine. We'll do 6. We'll do 6. Height, we'll keep that at 10, sure. Or 5. We'll keep it at 10. Why not? This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Yeah, that's cool. That's chill. That's chill. So, I've caused utter chaos. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna move this. We'll just move this to the side for now, and then we're gonna take this, and we're also going to move this. Yes. Okay. Ooh, that's weird. Let's take that. We're gonna rotate it. Let's rotate it. Like that. We're gonna rotate that. Sure, 270 degrees. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And then we'll rotate this 90 degrees. Also extremely epic. And then from here, what I want to do, I suppose what I would like to do, yeah, let's make this happen. I'm gonna go back to this sketch that I was editing. I'm gonna go back to that sketch I was editing. I don't think I did any damage in here. We'll pray. We'll pray. Yeah, let's edit this sketch. Let's edit this sketch. And then let's have a 1 millimeter line like that. We can make that a construction line. And then we're also going to add, let's see. We will add roughly, let's say a, what is that, 0.7? Yeah, sure, why not? 0.7 millimeters. We'll take some like that. 0.7 millimeters out. No. 7 millimeters out, not 0.7. I'm going crazy. Okay, 7 millimeters out. That's cool. And then we want this to roughly be roughly a clean centimeter. We'll do a clean 10 millimeters. All right, bring 10 like so, and then we will bring this back over like that, and then we'll do, oh, I'm silly. I want from here, I want 7 millimeters. 7 millimeters like that, and then 10 down, and then 7 back across like so. Very cool. That makes me happy. And then we'll do the same on this side. Like so. Alright, and then 7 millimeters out this way, 10 down, and then back over like that. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Let's finish that sketch, and then let's you know what? Let's bring this actually back down to, we'll do a 0.6 module actually. Can I edit this? Yeah, let's try that again. We'll do the gear rack, and we'll just change this to 0.6. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Actually, no, sorry. I'm jostling you guys back and forth. I actually don't want to do that. I'm going to, let's delete that. Because I forgot that I only need the 5 out of 6 teeth here. So I think this is going to be cool. What I'm going to do, let's go to solid. Let's select this. We're going to move. We're going to do a point-to-point move. I will move this point to this point. Nope, that didn't work. Move, select this. Okay, and then point to point. This capture to here. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is okay. We'll click OK. And then, yeah, this is good. This is gonna work, chat. This is gonna work. Trust. We're going to. Actually, now if I edit this sketch, I see. Can I take this? How do I? So I want to edit this sketch, but the placement of this sketch determined how I place this. But now I want to, like, I want this to affect this, right? But if I go and just if I edit this sketch, it's earlier in the timeline, so it doesn't actually show the rack that I want. How do I deal with that? Let me ponder. Let me ponder on that for a second. Let me ponder. So is that symmetrical? I think that is. Can I not drag the rack back in the timeline? I suppose yeah, I guess I could, but then I would have to drag the rack plus all of these other. I guess I'm scared that it's going to screw things up because, like, when I moved this rack into place, I did a point-to-point that relied on this sketch already existing, right? So I don't know if that's like it creates like a conflict. If I moved this according to this sketch, but I also did this sketch, I also want to make this sketch according to this. Is that kind of crazy? could just, I mean, this is kind of gross. But I'm not above doing gross things here. You guys know this. We all know this. If I make this body and I just make this a new body, and then I make a new sketch and just project. Yeah, we're just gonna do the gross method. I'm gonna create a sketch here. And then I'm gonna project. I know this is gross. I know this is gross. It's gonna work though. If it's gross and it works, is it that gross? You know? The answer might be yes. It's gonna work. And that's all that matters. It works. It's gross and it works. You know, maybe before I go too crazy, let's actually delete that sketch for now. For now, we're deleting that sketch. I'm going to take this, I'm going to duplicate it. This is some real engineer shit that I'm doing right now. I'm a real engineer if ever I have seen one. Oh, I don't want to cut. Oh no. Oh no, this is crazy. I want to take this body. I want to copy it and I want to paste it. We'll take this. I will rotate it 180 and we will do a point to point, point to point. Cool. And then, yeah, it works. It's gross and it works. Create a sketch here, and then we can just project. Okay. And then just hide. What's this thing? That's something we'll deal with another time. I'm gonna hide that. I'm gonna hide that. I'm gonna hide this. Hide this. What's this? Hide this. Yeah, this kind of works. It kind of works. It's better than good. It's good enough. Okay. And then let's take. Let us turn some of these into construction lines, right? Is that, what about the trim tool? Does the trim tool, no. I basically just want to take this line over, yeah, and this line over. Right, so this can be, I guess, if I make that a construction line, cool, that works on that side. Let's make this a construction line. Yeah, that's the profile I want. Oh, I screwed up actually. I want a line like so. That's what I want. And then we'll make this a construction line. And we'll make this a construction line again. This is more or less what I want. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. I think this is good. This will work. This will work. It's better than good. It's good enough. This is good. Yeah, this is cool. Let us just make it. I guess we'll just extrude this. We will just extrude this. We'll extrude this up 2 millimeters, and I want this to be a new body. Yeah, this works. It's freezing on me. I guess maybe I want this to be like that. Yeah, like that. Like that. New body, and it is. We're good. We're good. We're making progress. We're making progress. We are making progress. And let's assign a color to this. Let's assign a color. Let us assign a color. We can just make this pink. Yeah, that's a win. That's a win. Let's also assign a color to this. Why not? Let's assign a color to that. Sure, that's cool. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll take a little bit of break from CAD, just for a couple minutes. We'll come back to it. The other day I had some time to kill. Work was over and I had some time to kill. So I booked an appointment at the Apple Store to check out their new VR headset. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Apple Vision Pro. Apple has this new VR headset, and it's like, well, I say new. I don't know, like maybe it's a year old now, maybe a little less than a year. They have this like VR headset. It's 5,000 Canadian dollars, which is gross. But like you can just go to an Apple Store, you can book an appointment, and you can just like check it out for half an hour, which I did, which is pretty fun. And it's really cool. It's like, it is a VR headset, right? So it's like, it's a screen in front of your face. But it kind of feels like, so there's like the screen in front of your face and they have the cameras on the outside. So like when you put it on, it feels almost like it's like glass that you're looking through. Because it's like, the screen in front of your eyes is really good and the cameras are really good. And they do a really good job of just like making it look like you're viewing through. And then they'll like, you know, you'll see like the room in front of you or whatever. You'll see everything, but like there's stuff overlaid on it. And the employee walked me through a little demo. And she had me doing like watching little videos on it, playing some games on it, trying some different apps. And it was really cool. I had a really good time with it. But there was a close call. There was a little bit of a scare when I was testing out the Apple Vision Pro. I guess the thing, right, so I'm telling you, that's an apple, by the way. Yeah, I was explaining how, like, you see the real world, but you see virtual stuff overlaid on top of it. And the cool thing about real objects and virtual objects is that they can exist in the same space. They can overlap with one another. How do I get this? Yeah, they can overlap with one another. And so I'm going to give you a top-down view. I think a top-down view is going to help us. So I am sitting, that's kind of gross. Let's give us a good square. We're in the Apple Store, and we're on like a couch, right? We're on a couch like this, and I'm sitting like here. This is me, right? That's me sitting, and I've got the headset on. And then the Apple employee, the young lady who's helping me out, she is here, right? She's sitting here. And she's walking me through the demo. And one of the demos, right? So we go through all the movies, we go through the games, and she pulls up an app for me. It's called like DJ. It's a DJ app. And in front of me, you know, I see like a DJ table, right? So we got like the table here. There's like record, slider. And she's like, you know, go crazy with it. Go crazy with it. Start DJing for me. And I start going ham on this thing. I start performing my heart out as a little DJ. I'm scratching the records. I'm sliding the levers, the sliders, you know, as I do. I'm getting really into it. But like I said before, virtual objects and real objects can exist in the same spot. So you can imagine that what I have in front of me, I've got the DJ table, and it's like this. Maybe a better color. Let's try blue. No, we'll just do white. We'll just stick with white. But the DJ table is like this in front of me. Something like this. And you might notice that, you know, this side of the DJ table is safe. But as you go further and further left, the DJ table basically is intersecting with this employee's leg. So from her perspective, she sees me going like, wugga, 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 and I'm like sliding levers, and I'm going like more and more to the left, dangerously close to her leg. And when I finally get to the lever that's like intersecting with her leg, like what would have happened if I wasn't aware, I would have gone like boop, 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 and I would have fully like slid on her leg. But there was an angel. There was an angel in heaven watching over me and watching over her to make sure that didn't happen. I got really close. The hand came very close to the leg. But something, a greater power than myself stopped me. And nobody's leg got touched. But it was a close call. It was a close call for sure. Yeah, but I didn't embarrass myself. I didn't get kicked out of the Apple Store. Nothing bad happened. So that was a win. That was a big win. But other than that, it was a pretty cool experience. You interact with stuff in the headset by just like, it has cameras looking in at you, and it has like eye trackers. So you just like point your eyes at whatever you want to look at. I didn't rub her leg. I got dangerously close. I got dangerously close, but I did not touch her leg. It didn't happen though. It didn't happen. Ben, how you doing? Good to see you. Came in at a really good time as I'm telling them an incredibly sus story. It's looking good. It's looking good. We are working on a new piece here. Yeah, we're working on this piece. I don't know what to call this, but we've got this gear here. As this turns, it's connected to a metal rod. It comes all the way up here. We've got this like offset cam. This is going to spin, and then it's going to push this piece here. We call this, I don't know, this is like the ear rack. This is going to move up and down linearly, and then as this moves up and down, this rack here on the side, Cobalt helped me learn that this is called a rack. I kind of knew, but he confirmed for me. This is going to move up and down, and then that's going to interact with the ear of iDog, right? And as it moves up and down, it's going to make the ears wiggle. It's going to make them rotate. Ben says, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's good to see you too. I started watching Severance, by the way. I watched the first like 6 episodes of Severance since the last time I streamed. Really good. It like pretty much from the first scene, it really like sunk its claws into me. That was a good recommendation. It's a sick show. Yeah, it's a sick show. Ben says, hell yeah, looks sick. Nice cam. Thanks. Thank you very much. Yeah, it should get the job done. There's obviously some stuff in between here that we need to build. I guess there's also some nuances to this that I have to create. But I think for the most part, this is fine. I guess we just have to make... Ben says, let's fucking go. Glad you're enjoying. Yeah, it's sick. It's sick. It's sick. So, let me think here. Let me also... I don't like the way that this is intersecting. Let's just do a move operation. Do a move operation. Pre-move. Set the pivot here. And just rotate this 90 degrees. What just happened there? No. Let's try that again. Move, select this, like that, pivot here, yeah, 90 degrees. Cool, that's what I want. So yeah, you can imagine that getting driven vertically up and down. And then this has, right, let me show you. We're mimicking, we're reverse engineering like these two pieces. Yeah, and on this end, it's driven by a gear. These pieces mesh together. They try to mesh together. Actually, am I holding it the right way? 1 second. Technical difficulties. Is that right? Wait, which way does this face? Struggling hard right now. Wait, one sec. One sec. I was demoing this successfully at the start of stream. What the hell? Oh, is it like that? Like this? Okay, yeah, this is how it goes. Right, so as like this spins, it drives this up and down. So like this whole mechanism can spin, and when this whole thing rotates, that's like the head rotating, right? And then when just the gear rotates, it drives this up and down, and that's what like drives the rotation of the gears, more or less. And we'll say that this this piece is just about done. There's obviously like some minor things we have to do still. But I guess let's work on, I guess, this piece that interacts with it. Also, every time I touch those, my hands get covered in lube. Yeah. I guess we can get started on that other piece. Might as well. Yeah, let's just get started on it. We are going to create a sketch on this bottom face, I suppose. Also, Ben, what did you get up to today? If you're still around, what have you gotten up to? What's Ben's Saturday looking like? Aside from coming to the Nate Iverson stream. So we need to create rails to make this thing elegantly slide up and down. Actually, I want to project include. Let's project include some of these things down here. So we know this is the neutral position for this pink piece. And we need to determine how far up and down it can go. Right? The maximum height and the maximum low, I guess. Did I project this in? I don't know. Let's try that again. Project this in. Is this... Okay, that is the center. So right now, this goes up 4 millimeters. Yeah, that makes sense. And we know the maximum it can go is... That's 6. Okay, so 6 millimeters up and 6 millimeters down. But I guess it's just this difference here that matters. So this can go 2 millimeters up and 2 millimeters down. So I guess like it's a range of 4 millimeters, right? That makes sense? I think that makes sense. 4 millimeters total on top of this. Yeah, a range of 4 millimeters. It's pretty small, but I think that it checks out. I think it checks out. That checks out. Yeah, 4 millimeters. That's about what we get in the real one. Something like that. Ben says today was basically a recovery day from a long week. Made some soup, and I'm currently making brownies, the good kind. I was gonna say the illegal kind, but it's probably legal where you are, right? If you're anywhere near where I am. That's fun. That's fun. Very nice. I love a good soup. Nothing wrong with a good soup. So, yeah. So we need to make... My brain is getting fried again. Okay, so... Rails... I guess we don't even necessarily need the rails Just 1 sec. Why am I struggling? Yeah, we'll just start making rails, I guess. The rails in iDog basically go... Let's add, what? 0.2, 0.1. 0.1 millimeter. Why did that just disappear on me? 0.1 millimeters of clearance. Is that just too small? Is that why that keeps disappearing? Am I crazy? If I do a bigger number, if I do 1, that stays 0.5, 0.1. Why does it keep disappearing on this side? 0.1, 1, 0.5, 0.1. Okay. I don't know what that was about. Ben says, looks superb. I've got to hit the hay. Peace, boss. Have a good one, Ben. Enjoy your brownies. Enjoy your soup. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Yeah. You have a good one. Okay, okay. So let's take these. We're gonna have these rails go all the way up to here. Yep, like that. Maybe we should do... Probably no harm in doing 0.2. We'll do 0.2. And then we'll have a line coming up this way. Yeah, that'll be lovely. And then we'll give it a little bit of extra clearance going down. A little bit of extra clearance. How much? We'll give it, again, just stealing from the real iDog. How much? How much? Like 3 millimeters? Why not? Why not? Let's be bad. Let's be crazy. 3 millimeters down. Ooh. I don't like that. Let's try that again. 3 millimeters. Yeah, that's cool. That's chill. And the same thing on this side. And what? How thick are these? These are super thin, these rails on the real one. 1 point, let's do 1.5 millimeters. Or we can probably even make them a little thicker. We can do 2, right? Will be bad. We'll do 2. Actually 1.5 is probably enough. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's chill. Bring that all the way up. And bring this across. Yeah, that's a lovely rail. A lovely, lovely rail. And we'll do this... Oh. Why did I was not cooking. I was not cooking with gas. Let's try that again. Like so. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with that. Kunkel says, fake fan wasn't even here for the beginning of stream. Also, hello. We got Kunkel in chat. Let's go. Kunkel, how are you doing? What have you gotten up to today? What's going on? What's going on in the world of Kunkel? I almost called you Gunkel. That's got to be offensive, right? Alright, we're going to take this 3 millimeters. Why is that gross? Wait. I want to take this 3 millimeters down. Like so. 1.5 millimeters out this way. And we're going to bring this all the way up. Like so. And across. Like so. And now we have some... Right? We have some sketches. And these are going to be the rails... Actually, I'm concerned. How big is this gap? Okay, this is bad. Because this can go down 2 millimeters. And basically, we just need this rail to like go a little bit lower. That's going to be fine. Kunkel says, unfortunately, he's been up to literally nothing. But otherwise, great. You know what? Sometimes you just need a day to relax. You need a day to unwind, you know? And Saturday can be that day. There's nothing wrong with that. Are you streaming? Oh, what the hell? My throat. Oh my god. Let's try that again. Are you streaming tonight, Kunkel? And if so, when? When are you thinking? Let's bring this down another 2 millimeters just to be safe. And let's try that, and then we're going to bring this across like that. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. That's a construction line. That's a construction line. That, well, I guess we'll bring this down. This is already getting ugly. This is fine. That's a construction line. I mean, that can just be a deleted line, right? And that can be a deleted line. That can be a deleted line. No, this is getting crazy. Let's bring this all the way. Oh my god, what am I doing? This is so gross. Let's try this all again. I'm making such a mess. Okay, like so and like so. Kunkel says I worked, and heck yes, I'm streaming. Don't know what though. Probably around 9 to 9:30. I'll certainly try and tune in. If I mean, certainly you're gonna go later than I am, so I'll tune in. I'll tune in. You know, I want to see another music stream. I like your music streams. I mean, I like every Kunkel stream. Let it be known. But I really like your music streams. I know your chat gets less active in your music streams, which is sad, but I like them. We're gonna bring this 2 millimeters down. Let's just delete all this. Delete. And then what? This is gonna be. We said 1 millimeter. No, 0.1, 0.2. Wait, am I? 0.1, 0.2. 0.2. So that's 0.2, and then this goes all the way down here. Delete this. Am I cooking? I think so. I think I'm cooking something. Hello. Oh, thank you so much.
It's hot.
Let's go.
It's veggie stir fry.
Whoa. Thank you so much.
Udon.
Thanks, honey.
Udon.
Ina brought me some veggie udon. Let's go. That looks really good.
Can you eat it?
Right now on stream.
Mukbang. It's a mukbang.
We're doing a mukbang. Let's make it happen. Kunkel says I'm giving him inspiration. I was telling him to do a music stream. Alright, it's eating time. Oh.
ASMR mukbang.
ASMR. Yo, food poggers! I'm a really ugly eater though. This is dangerous.
Show them your chopstick skills.
When me and Ina first started dating, my chopstick skills were terrible. And it was fine, but sometimes she would send videos to her parents, and the video wasn't even about me using chopsticks, but just it captured me using chopsticks. And her mom started giving tips over the phone.
My mom replied with a video of her teaching Nate how to use chopsticks.
Yeah. And then even for months after, I still couldn't get it. But then they came over to Vancouver and taught me in person. Well, actually, is that what happened?
What?
Did your parents, were they the ones who finally got me to do it, or did you finally?
So.
Yeah. But anyways, I think I've got pretty good form.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
Kunkel says, ugly to you, beautiful to me. My eating. Hello. We got Ina and Lili back. Let's go.
Who's here?
We
Billy.
got not Billy.
Wait.
We got Kunkel, which is Colton, and we got Cobalt.
Oh.
I
Wait,
thought
well,
Rebecca
who's
was
Billy
gonna be
again?
here.
What's Billy's name?
Billy is Higgs.
Rebecca.
I don't think Rebecca's here. I gotta put the Microsoft
Can I have
Paint.
a bite?
Yeah, for sure.
It smells really good.
Go off, boo. Go off.
Smells quite good.
Quite good.
I hope it's vegan.
Yeah, probably. Eating time.
Oh, that's good. What is that?
Cobalt says flexing his chopstick skills on us. This is true.
Have fun. It's veggie stir fry udon.
It is really good. Thank you very much for this, honey. It's really good. Love you. All right, I'm gonna take a couple bites here. I'm gonna take a couple bites, and then we're back to work. Kunkel says catch something with the chopsticks. Yeah. No, it's funny. When her parents came out, we all went to a restaurant together. And, like, they really wanted me to get it. So they started putting, like, ice cubes. Like before the food came and there was just, like, the appetizer dishes out. They kept taking, like, ice cubes out of their drink and, like, putting it on my plate. And they're like, all right, like pick it up and pick up the ice cubes and put them in your drink. We just like kept doing that, so we just kept having to like I kept taking the ice cubes from the dish and putting them in my cup. Kunkel says, I need to find a way to get you lower latency so we can chat in near real time. The thing is, I actually solved the latency problem in the previous streams. It's just like a setting in YouTube you need to toggle, where it's like slightly lower video quality but higher or lower latency. I just forgot to hit that toggle for this stream, unfortunately. So this is a high latency stream, but on the next one we will figure that out again. You know how it is. I wonder if there's anything I can show you in the meantime. Let me pull up one of my old YouTube channels and see. Cobalt says he increased the latency just for us too. Can you believe that? That's true. That's what I do. That's what I do when you guys are pissing me off. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check out my old YouTube channel from when I was like a kid. I'm gonna see if there's any good videos I can show you, just to like buy time while I eat, but without keeping you guys too bored. Let's see if there's anything crazy. Wait, I almost said my password out loud while I was typing it. That's not good. All right, two-step verification. Let's see. My old YouTube channel from when I was a child is called Mr. Singing Pizza. Don't know exactly why I selected that name, but I did. There's a lot of things that if I show, I will get copyright struck for certain. I'm going to try and not have that happen. I'm looking at this on the second monitor. Let's see if there's anything I can show you. Anything good. I'll show you guys. When I was really young, I wanted to get into like animation. But I didn't know any animation software whatsoever. Kunkel says, I'm still subbed to Mr. Singing Pizza. Let's go. Kunkel says, what about the one where you put yourself into a garbage can lid? I put one of my classmates into a garbage can lid. That was not me. Cobalt says he's also subbed to Mr. Singing Pizza. Oh no. But I'm going to show you this video. This is a private video. I wanted to get into animation, but I didn't know anything about animation software. So it was all...
Fred the chicken.
Oh my god. It was all in Microsoft Paint. I was just going frame by frame in Microsoft Paint. It's terrible. But me and my friend Ryan, we had this like ongoing story that we would just like tell to each other. And I guess we kind of made it like a podcast or like an audio play for like no one but ourselves. But we had this story about Fred the chicken and Stinky Old Bob. And it was kind of like a twisted story. Like we would do like new like episodes all the time, and we would just like it'd be us like recording this like I don't know the story, and like it was just about like there's Fred the chicken, and then Stinky Old Bob here. We called him a crowfish. He was part crow, part fish. And for some reason, like, Fred the chicken would always just, like, really violently execute, Stinky Old Bob? Like, in every episode, it would end with, like Fred the chicken would, like, like brutally dismember Stinky Old Bob for some reason. Like, to a point where, like, it was kind of concerning, like, the descriptions we would give. But, like, the punchline at the end is, like, Fred would, like, kill him violently, but then like at the end of every episode like Fred would like turn around and like Bob would like be there and he'd be unscathed. I don't know, it was dark. The video is like less dark. It's also like it's so short because it's really hard to do animations in Microsoft Paint. I'll just show you. Cobalt says, didn't you make the waggle animation through Blender? I did, but that was that's way after Fred the chicken and Stinky Old Bob. But I'll show you. I'll just click play.
The chicken and Stinky Old Bob, episode 1.
Once upon a time, there was a chicken named Fred and a crowfish named Bob. A crowfish is the same as any other kind of fish, except it has a beak and wings and it can fly. Yeah, Fred had some anger issues.
Yeah, that's Fred the chicken and Stinky Old Bob. Yeah, I was young when I made this. So this came out in 2011. I was 12 years old. When I made this. Yeah, it's like 45 seconds, and it took like forever to make. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. So that's Fred the chicken and Stinky Old Bob. Let's see if there's anything else good that's worth showing you guys. The video that I'm probably not going to show you is this one. Boy solves Rubik's Cube with his feet, not fake. Oh, it's cut off. This one here, probably not going to show you guys. But that is real. I did solve a Rubik's Cube with my feet when I'm 12. And there's a story there, but I maybe won't get into that. Should we bust out Nate Plays Minecraft episode 1?
Okay guys, this is Mr. Singing Pizza, and today I felt like
episode 30 is a joke. This was the only episode.
doing a Minecraft tutorial thingy, and yeah, there's lots on YouTube, and I decided to make my own, because it seemed like fun. So, I have this natural disasters mod on. I don't really know what it does.
Yeah, Kunkel says the comments are great on that vid. Cobalt says, can you show us the comments on the Rubik's Cube video? I think most of them got deleted. Mostly because I was really scared. I was really scared of getting my YouTube account taken away by my mom, or getting my like computer privileges taken away by my mom. You know what? Actually, that gives me a good idea. I'm not going to show you the. I think the video. I think the comments are not there anymore. Let's just take a look. Let's see if there's any comments left. Yeah, comments are turned off. I deleted them. I can show you guys up until the feet come out, and then I'm not gonna. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Hello, this is Mr. Singing Pizza, and today I'm going to be solving a Rubik's Cube with my feet.
I'm really scared. If viewers come in while I'm in the middle of showing this, they're gonna think I'm a creep. This is me in the video, so I'm allowed to look at this. No one else should watch this, or else they're sus. But I'm not sus. I'm allowed to watch it.
Here it is. It's all scrambled and ready to go. So I'm only going to be using my feet for the whole thing, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch all of that. I should get back to work probably. I'm gonna take another bite of food, and then I'm gonna get back to work. The mukbang stream. Actually, this is going to get meta. I'll show you the video I made about the Rubik's Cube video. And that's going to give me more time to eat. Yeah, I made a video about the video. And that one's cool to watch. Let's see. It's on the Nate Iverson channel, too. It's just hidden. Yeah, I'll show you guys. It's kind of fun. Manage videos. Let's see if I can pull it up. I made this video a couple years ago. If I can find it.
So
Alright, I'll let Ron Weasley do the talking.
Trying to get into the YouTube game for a while. So
this video's from 5 years ago. I was trying to be a storytime YouTuber.
So I've been trying to get into the YouTube game for a while now, but my big problem is that every time I start getting into the planning process.
Wait, actually, let's turn up the volume. Can I turn up the volume even more? Sorry, I'm edging you guys again, as I always do. Sorry. Okay.
So I've been trying to get into the YouTube game for a while now, but my big problem is that every time I start getting into the planning process, I realize that there's this gigantic disparity between the things that I'm interested in talking about and the things that any rational person would ever want to listen to. Now, this problem isn't unique to me. It's just something that every great artist has to come to terms with. Perfect example, A Star is Born, Lady Gaga. Now, in the movie, her passion is for going on tour and making googly eyes at Bradley Cooper. But what she realizes is that the real money is in singing about butts on Saturday Night Live.
Why'd you come around me with an ass like that?
I never saw the rest of that movie, but I'm pretty sure that the lesson is to give up on your passion and give the people what they want. And I'm not saying you have to become a total sellout, but from my own experience, you have to sacrifice if you want to make it big time. Flashback. The year's 2011. I'm 12 years old. I'm making Minecraft videos. And quite frankly, I'm breaking my back trying to put these videos out. But the problem is that no one wanted to watch videos of a 12-year-old boy. So, just like Lady Gaga, I had to change my strategy. And around this point in time, I'm noticing a small niche of YouTubers who are focusing on Rubik's Cubes, which is something I was interested in, and I figured this is something I could capitalize on. And I did.
You guys are saying, I really like the Ron Weasley Storytime stuff. Please bring it back. This was the only video I made in this style. It's probably never coming back. But you know what? It was a good one. It was a good one.
And to my surprise, after I uploaded a video titled Boy Solves Rubik's Cube with His Feet, I discovered that there was an audience that was actually incredibly interested in watching videos of a 12-year-old boy. Okay, yes, I uploaded a 10-minute uninterrupted close-up of my feet fondling a toy. No, I didn't expect it to be put into a playlist called Teenage Boy Feet, which would then garner thousands of views. Sue me. You know, at first, I was just stoked that people were finally watching my content. Obviously, my heart was more into the Minecraft videos, but those were just getting like 20 views each, and those were just from me refreshing the page 19 times. But this new video was getting me thousands of views. People were commenting how much they loved it. I was getting private messages. See, this is the point where things started really heading south. I very distinctly remember one private message conversation that I had with a big fan of the video. I'm paraphrasing here, but this is how it went. This guy hits me up. He tells me the video's awesome, and I say thanks. It took a lot of effort. He replies, "Hey, while you're at it, have you considered doing more tricks with your feet?" And I can't emphasize enough how sheltered and naive 12-year-old Nate was, because no red flags have gone off. He doesn't suspect that there's any foul play here. So my response is, no, I hadn't considered doing more tricks with my feet. Do you have any suggestions? And listen, up to this point, this correspondence has been like a casual back and forth over.
Cobalt says, how long did it take you to solve the cube with your feet? The YouTube video sped up, the one that I posted, but it was like 40 minutes-ish. It was like 40 minutes. And it took like 3 tries. I just like, because I fucked it up the first 2 times. And then on like the 3rd time, it was like, I got it in 40 minutes.
Do you have any suggestions? And listen, up to this point, this correspondence has been like a casual back and forth over a couple days. But the guy responds to this message in like less than 10 minutes. And the message that came next will stick in my mind until the day I die, because what he sent me was this. Put your feet in your mouth for 2 minutes. And this was the message that made me realize these views were not from Rubik's Cube enthusiasts at all. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more Minecraft Let's Plays.
Yeah, that's the feet story. So now you guys are all caught up on my entire YouTube career. Rebecca says the roller coaster of emotions this story makes me feel is so fucking crazy every single time. It is a crazy story. I think it's a pretty good story. And like, it's not funny. It's not funny for something like that to happen to a 12-year-old child. It's pretty bad for something like that to happen to a 12-year-old child. But extremely funny for it to happen to me, I think. I wasn't traumatized. I just think it's funny. And yeah, like as soon as I realized, like on YouTube videos, you can like see like traffic where like the views are coming from, and like a lot of the views were coming because it was put into a playlist called Teenage Boy Feet, which is not great. But like once I discovered that. Once I discovered the views were not coming from like a wholesome place, I was like, ah, shit, like mom can't find out. Gotta put this on private, gotta unlist it, gotta delete the comments. I don't want my unrestricted internet access taken away. But I just thought it was funny. Kunkel says, my YouTube is a landfill where I put my VODs. I did have a few shorts pop off though. Okay. I want to see some Kunkel shorts. I'll check those out after stream, perhaps. But I finished my udon. I finished my udon. I'm energized. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work. Dan Schneider wants to know my location. That's true. That's truth if I've ever heard it. Also, I don't know if I told you guys already this stream. Before stream today, I went to I had my first session with my personal trainer. That was pretty cool. He was a nice guy. He got me working. My body is sore right now. I cannot tell a lie. But in a good way. In a good way, for sure. Actually, 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5, and then we're going to take these two lines. We're going to connect them. Kunkel says, your shorts are really good. Thanks. They have proven to be quite controversial. Did I tell my personal trainer I want to look like Miguel? Not yet. I was waiting for the second session to tell him that. The YouTube shorts, my YouTube shorts get a lot of dislikes. The one where I talk about pissing on cats, that is like 4 dislikes to 2 likes, which is pretty valid. The grasshopper dissection is like 1 dislike and no likes. People kind of don't like the YouTube shorts. The one about running laps in gym, that did pretty well. That has more likes than dislikes. Kunkel says, tell him you want to look like Brad Pitt from Fight Club. That's pretty good inspo too. That's not bad. He's gonna get me fighting people. Yes. So, what is my mission? Kunkel says cat pissing is great. Can he say that? Is he allowed to say that? I don't think he can say that. Kunkel says I'm gonna go like it right now. That is so kind. I wasn't fishing for that, Chad. I wasn't fishing for that. Maybe I was. I don't know. What's my plan here? What's my goal? So here I probably want to extrude these up, right? At the very least, if nothing else, extrude those up 2 millimeters, and then I probably want to extrude this down at least an extra. Well, this piece is like not just made up out of flat profiles, right? There's like curves, sort of curves and stuff, which I always struggle with a little bit, just a little bit. What's the play here? So the play. Yeah, I think I know what the play is. We're gonna... I think I see. We're going to, I guess, create a sketch on the bottom here, probably. And from here, we can probably... So, sorry, I'm stun locked again. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. I can't talk. Okay, I'm going to project. I'll project this metal rod in, probably, and then I'll make a big old circle. Well, let's just take some measurements again. You know how it is. Okay, we are going to measure this piece. Yeah, we can do a roughly 20 millimeter circle. That'll be fine. That'll be more than fine. And then we can project these rails in, because this is part of the piece that we want to make. And then from here, we will... getting stun locked again. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna... Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Let me look at this piece again. Now, streaming is tough when you're trying to do like a task that requires a lot of brain power, because like either A, I can talk and just keep talking and be like entertaining, or right, and then when I'm talking I can't like think, or B, I need to like think deeply, and then it's really hard to keep talking. It's really tough to hit the balance between those two things, you know. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if this is a common problem. Yeah. Okay. So. We're gonna... I guess. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I can. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm. It's the. I've got a beginning of a plan. I've got an idea of a plan. A concept of a plan. Kunkel says it comes with time. You almost just have to vomit random words while you think. Yeah. That's probably a good point. That's probably the strat. So here, what we can do. Let's. So basically, okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I think when this is at the top of its game, let's project this pink piece in. We're gonna project this in, and then 2 millimeters on top. We'll go 2 millimeters higher than the top of this. 2 millimeters higher. Steve says mansplaining, Kunkel. Nah, it's not mansplaining if I ask. It's not explaining if I directly ask. Steven, how are you doing tonight? What's going on in Steven's world tonight? I want to know. I have got to know what's going on with Steven tonight. There's always something going on with Steven. Always something going on with Steven. Always. Kunkel is a manly toxic man. This is true. Never have truer words been spoken. Alright. So, I had a plan. I lost it. I lost the plan. I'm going to get it back. Let's take a measurement. Nothing wrong with taking measurements. Always a good thing to do. Helps the economy. Hurts nobody. Helps everybody. Sure, a 7 millimeter circle. Why not? We're going to create a 7 millimeter 2-point circle. From the top here, 7 millimeters down here. Yeah, that's cool. And then I'm going to... Yeah. We're gonna just go like this. Yeah, this is chill. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is fine. Kunkel says I'm like a swamp level in a FromSoft game. Never played a FromSoft game. I just assume you mean you're toxic, which is so true. Many are saying this. Many are saying that Kunkel's a toxic guy. I've been hearing this from a lot of folks. He's a toxic guy, folks. He's a toxic guy. Never as a more toxic guy. Alright. Let's make a 3 millimeter circle. Sure. I think this is something, right? I think we've made something. But what? construction line, construction line, construction line. Does that help? No. You know what? I think I've got something here. I think, right? Yeah, that's good. Like this, this. Oh, wait. Oh, let's edit that sketch further, actually. I'm going to edit the sketch. I want to project include... Did I not already project include these rails? Project. I don't know. We're just going to do lines on lines. And then we can create a 3-point arc like here. Like that. Now let's try that again. Can I... Maybe I have to hide these rails. Is that the strat? Alright. I think if I extrude this shape, I think this is gonna be a winning play. I think this is a winning play, guys. I truly think that this is gonna go nuts. If I extrude 2 millimeters down like this, I think this is something. I guess I can probably extrude. No reason not. I'll extrude this down too. Actually, I didn't need to separate that. I think like this. I think this gives us a good starting point. It gives us a good starting point. Yeah, that gives us a good starting point for sure. And then let's actually edit that sketch further, I think. And we can... Is that right? Did I make a mistake? No, I don't think so. How am I gonna cook? That's like too... I think I probably actually want to extend these rails down even further. And maybe even I don't want them to be as tall as they are here. I think, right, yeah, I think I didn't extend them down far enough, maybe? Or did I? Oh, yeah, I can extend these down way further. Yeah, so I think, what, if I do like 12 millimeters from here? I think that's probably how far down I want to make the rails. Yeah, that's okay. We can work with this. The sketches are getting messy again, but you guys are just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, these are starting to get real messy. And I'm aware of it, you know, and that's half the battle. But I'm not going to stop, probably. I'm going to bring that down. I'm going to bring this down. And I want that to be capped like that. And then the same on this side. Yeah, this is gonna be chill. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. You gotta trust me, chat. You gotta trust me. Does everyone in chat trust me? Can I make a poll? How do I... Wait, I gotta click the go live button. How do I make a poll? I'm gonna figure out how to make a poll, and once I figure it out, no one can stop me. Start a poll. Do y'all believe in me? Do y'all believe in me? Yes, no. Start poll. Anyone who clicks no is getting insta-banned from chat. Alright. Alright. We're gonna open our sketches. We're gonna go to the... Oh my god, so many sketches. We're going to... We want to make these rails bigger. That's what we want. That's what we want. I'm gonna extrude it up. Very nice. And I'm going to extrude it down. We'll extrude it down. Very nice. That makes me happy. Cool. Cool. This is good. This is good. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Kunkel says, I trust you for sure. Chat, why is no at 100%? Kunkel says, mine's bugged. I totally hit yes and not no, and it showed as no. That's interesting. That's a really interesting bug, right? That's a pretty interesting bug. Huh. Oh, that's an interesting bug. How do you think that happened? How do you think that happened? Two votes? 2 votes no at 100%? This is crazy. I mean, unfortunately, there's just no way to know who hit the no button with my 3 concurrent viewers. That is so weird. That's so weird. How did that happen, guys? Just doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense. I guess I didn't need to make those construction lines. Let's just make another regular line. We're going to make another regular line like that. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Alright. We're going to take this. Let's extrude this. Yeah, this is sick. This is sick. This is something. Kunkel says, true, the delay is changing my answers. Yeah, I am sorry about the delay. I realized... What the fuck is this doing here? Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, I did that. I put that there. I don't know why that freaked me out. Oh, my organization. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is something. Guys, this is something for sure. This is something... Alright, this is kind of cool. What's this? That line's not a problem, right? Why... Wait, what is this line? Why is this line freaking me out? What does that line mean? Is that a problem? I'm really concerned about this line. We're not going to worry about it. Kunkel says, it's okay. I just like giving big streamer man grief. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we got one yes. Someone in chat believes in me. But there's simply no way of knowing who. There's no way of knowing who. Let's end that poll. Kunkel says, on that note, I'm a head out. Have good progress. Thank you. And thanks for stopping by, Kunkel. It means a lot. I feel filled with love. I feel filled with friendship and power. Thank you for stopping by. And have a good stream. And if any of you guys like watching game, my stream is not over, by the way, so don't leave. But you can leave. But on Twitch, our good friend Kunkel4D on Twitch. Oh, you're not even the first search result. That's cringe. Kunkel4D on Twitch. He does like video games and like music sometimes. Yeah, check him out. Yeah, but back to me. I'm not done yet. I got stuff to do here. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to. Kunkel says, bro, I did not ask for this. Thanks, though. Yeah, I got you. Streamer to streamer, I got you. Music stream tonight, question mark? Or gaming? You don't have to ask. You can go stream. I know, it's time for you to go stream. I'll stop by later. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to select this, select that, pivot. I want to move this pivot here. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yes, I want to rotate this 90 degrees. Right, that's its highest position. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it up 2 millimeters, right? That's perfect. That's lovely. And then from here, yeah. This is good. This is good. Coco says, I'm going to pin your channel again. Oh, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's very kind, though, but you don't have to do that. Let's save. I'm starting to get scared. I'm starting to get nervous. We're going to save. I'm going to... It needs to save. It needs a second. Oh, I gotta get the music back on. I gotta get the 12 hours of royalty-free music for streamers and YouTubers back on. I knew the stream was missing something. Ina says, "Hi, honey." Hi, honey. How are you doing, Ina? It's good to see you. It's always good to see you in chat. What are you up to right now? What are you up to right now in the other room? I lost my train of thought. I'm going to create a sketch on this pink piece, and I'm going to project in. This this surface. That's what I want to do. And then from here, actually no, that's not even what I wanted to do. Is it? No, this is fine. This will work. This will work. We can work with this. So we've got that circle. Ina says, I love you. Just in bed with Lili. I love you too. I love you too. Mwah. Parallel playing. Yeah. Love a good parallel play sesh. Alright. We have to... Yeah, okay. I got an idea. I think I know what to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to offset it by 0.3. Why not? Yes. And then... Yeah, we're going to just get lines, just horizontal lines, like so. Oh, why does that look... That looks messed up. I want 0 degrees, please. Thank you very much. 180 degrees. Right? I think that's good. Ina says, "Are you winning?" Yeah, I think so. I think any day that I make some progress, I think that counts as a win. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm making progress. Yeah, some lines straight up like this. I think that's gonna work. And then I can make that a construction line. I can make this a construction line. And let's create an arc. Center point arc will do. Actually, let's make construction, and then let's make an arc. Center point arc. Like so. Easy. And then if I finish sketch, I could have made some more construction lines, but that's fine. We're going to take this. Actually, let's hide this gray piece wherever it's hiding. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to hide it. Hide this gray piece. And then we're going to cut this. We're going to cut like this. We're going to cut that. That is going to be lovely. And then here, let's create a sketch here. Yeah, we're going to create a circle here, and we're going to extrude that up. And that's just going to give a little more... this is going to like hug this pink piece a little bit. And that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be perfect. That's going to be cool. Let's start coloring this gray piece, actually. I think we can start coloring it. Or just give it... I don't like when things are just gray. I got to add a little color. We'll make that... like a blue. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think this will work just fine. We're making a lot of progress on iDog. And a lot of this is just like thanks to streaming. Like I am not, as a rule, I'm not a super, well, I don't know. I get moods where I'm very productive, and then I like get long moods of being like very, very not productive. Like, but the last, actually, I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the last project I worked on. Let's see if, I mean, this is gonna be really cool if the battery is alive, and it's gonna be really cringe if the battery's not alive. The last project I worked on before iDog. Well, let's see if the battery's on. This is gonna be sick. If not, the battery. Oh, yeah, my last project that took all my time when I was a productive person. This is not my design, by the way. This is someone else's design, a very smart person's design. I made a portable Wii, which is super cool, I think. This took a long time. This took a couple months. It's probably the most difficult thing I've made electronically. It pushed me to my limits. It pushed my sanity to its limits. But it's pretty cool. Like any Wii game, any GameCube game will run on this. We're gonna boot up Mario Kart just to prove that it works. But yeah, like I get in moods where like I'm super productive and I'm able to like make headway on a project like every single day, and it feels great. But then I also have like really long periods of time where I just like don't feel like doing anything at all ever. But yeah, the portable Wii is pretty cool. I finished this. Was this like, this was probably in summer of last year. But yeah, that was a couple months, well, like maybe a month or two of progress every day. This is pretty cool, I think. But I'll put that away. Fuck that. Yeah, kind of neat. But I'm trying to catch that lightning in a bottle. Colton. Oh, not Colton. Sorry. Colton left. Cobalt says, Pog, how do the motion controls work? Well, that's the neat part. They don't. Well, kind of. It runs like some custom software, which again I didn't make. Some very smart person made. To some extent, you're able to map some simple motion controls to buttons and like button combinations. So like really simple stuff, right? If you're in like Mario Galaxy and you just need a shake, you can like map that to a button. But like you can't play like Wii Sports and have fun with it on this. But like every GameCube game you can play and have fun on this. And basically any Wii game that can use a GameCube controller, you can play really well on this. Anything that uses a Wii Classic controller will map easily onto this. But like, yes, like motion control stuff won't really work super well. And this is not an emulator, by the way. There's like I don't know, do you guys watch like videos about these, the portable Wii sort of stuff? Like there's a real Wii motherboard in this. It's not an emulator, which is pretty cool. And like the people in the like console modding scene are extremely smart, so much smarter than me. Like they figured out, I mean, it's like a team effort, right? Of all these people who work together to figure out how this stuff works. And if we pull up a Wii motherboard, yeah, you do cut up the Wii motherboard, right? So the Wii motherboard looks like this, right? There's like all of this shit. It's pretty big. But like you physically cut, like the Wii modding community like figured out like you don't need all this shit. You just need like a really small piece of this. So like this is one that I kind of messed up, but this is about what it like. This is what's in there basically. Is you literally take a Dremel and you like cut like. I messed up a couple of these Wii motherboards before I got one that successfully worked. So yeah, you have like this trimmed Wii motherboard, and then like the Wii modding community has like a bunch of custom circuit boards that like you wire in to get back some of the functionality of the pieces that you chopped off, and just some like other functionality and stuff too. Yeah, it was pretty cool, but it was a pretty tough project. It's definitely the hardest thing I've made. You know what? While we're at it, I'll show you something else. So that's the last project I worked on. Cobalt says, do you need to solder any connections back together? Nothing as far as connecting like Wii motherboard to Wii motherboard, but like there is soldering of like Wii motherboard to custom circuit board. But there's nothing you have to rewire back on the motherboard itself. But there's like some little like components that you cut off that are important. But then like the Wii modding community, 4-layer tech. Yeah, they just have like some of these like little circuit boards. Like this is probably the most important one. You just have to like wire some bits of the Wii motherboard onto like this board, and this gets you back most of the functionality that you lost. This is like the voltage regulator board. This is like the most important thing that you chop off of the Wii motherboard. Yeah, it's pretty cool. While we're at it, while I'm showing off stuff I've made, let's see. This is gonna be weird to show on camera. Let's see if I can show you. This is a mistake. I've got this kind of looks like nothing, but this, yeah, it's not going to show up well on camera. But that is a CNC router, also not my design. That is a CNC router. You would have to take that like contraption, and if you like, it's like partially disassembled, right? But you can take that, like slide it out, and you can put it on a table, and that's a CNC router. That's probably the first big electronics project I did, and that was kind of a doozy to work on. That's the MP CNC Lowrider. No, not 3, it's 2. Yeah, so it's basically this. Like it's all 3D printed stuff and like some metal pipes and stuff. Like I don't know, just like a bunch of shit. You put it on a table. You take like a regular router. You plug it in, and it's like a CNC router, and it works. And I built that while I was still working in while I was still living in like a basement suite somewhere. And I ran it, like I built it. And I got it working, and then I tested it once, like inside of my apartment, which was a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. It is extremely loud. Cobalt says, is this how you're going to cut the acrylic gears? Probably not. I've got a makerspace nearby. I'm going to use their tools. I'm going to use their laser cutter. Probably. It's just going to be more accurate, especially since they're really small pieces. But for stuff that needs like a little less accuracy, this would probably work. I'm also just like not trying to get evicted. I could probably just do this in the driveway or something and it'd be fine. But yeah, the first time I ran it inside the apartment, which was terrible. Extremely, extremely loud. Kicks up dust. Bad idea. But I ran it once to test that it works. And I was like, all right, it works. And then I disassembled it and never ran it again, even once. And that was like a year on and off to build. It didn't need to take a year. I just have periods of laziness. It took like a year and like a lot of, well, like I don't know, like $500 to build, maybe more. And I ran it once and then took it apart. But like, I just wanted to prove that I could do it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The guy who designed this is really nice. I met him in San Francisco. He's a really chill guy. He's very sweet. And just like really passionate about his project. He has a bunch of these designs. I know, like, even since I've made that, he's made an upgraded version of the design, which looks pretty cool. Where can I see? I don't know, the website has changed on me. Come in.
I told Cynthia to watch the live stream.
Okay.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Cynthia.
Andrew. Oh yeah, Andrew. Andrew, I know you. I know who you are. That was my bad, Andrew. My bad.
Are they in right now?
They aren't chatting if they're here. I was just telling chat about the CNC and about the portable Wii. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyways, oh, Trent is back. Let's go. How you doing, Trent? Hi, Cynthia. I'm not convinced Cynthia is here. I think Cynthia is lying to you.
No, but look at this.
Okay. She found the channel. Good to see you, Cynthia. I guess harder to interact in live chat if you're watching on a TV.
Is that a TV?
It looked like a TV, right? Is that not a TV?
Oh, that might be a TV.
Could be a TV.
Oh, wow, they're watching on the big screen.
It's always an honor to be viewed on the big screen. I don't know if I deserve that honor, but I do appreciate that honor.
I think you deserve it.
The music's getting real loud. It's also getting kind of sad. I don't like that. Alright, that's a little bit nicer. We made some progress. We have these two components that we are firmly in progress on. Probably neither component is done yet, but we're making a lot of progress. Oh, okay. Yo, you're hitting that. Shit. Okay, that's kind of sick. Can you keep... No, you gotta keep doing it. The chat loves it. They haven't said anything. But no, the engagement's gonna go way up. Yeah, this is perfect. That's good. Cynthia wants to see you dancing for sure.
I don't know that she's watching right now.
That is so sad. This is so sad. Yeah, but I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we have the party command. You got to stick around for the party. Wait, is Light Buddy on? Oh, Light Buddy died. Shit. Oh no. I don't know why it just dies out of nowhere sometimes. This is such a blunder. Don't worry, we're bringing it back, folks. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Don't worry.
Wait, they are watching right now.
Let's go. Trent asks, "What's this gonna be?" I'll explain to you in just 1 second. Okay. Shit, that's sick as fuck. Okay, Light Buddy is back on if you want to play with Light Buddy again. But for the sake of Trent, and I guess for the sake of Cynthia and Andrew. Hello, Cynthia and Andrew and Trent. Okay.
This is for you, Cynthia.
This is for Cynthia. Let's go. Party mode activated. We activated party mode.
What is...
It'll slowly cycle through the colors. Let me explain what the project is for everybody. iDog is this toy, this early toy from the early 2000s that I had personally. My sister had one. Actually, they had a whole family of animals, but iDog is the famous one. So iDog is this little toy. You plug your iPod into it, or just any music playing device, right? It analyzes like the beats per minute of the music, and then it like dances, like it wiggles its little head to the beat, and it wiggles its little ears to the beat, like that. So we are reverse engineering it, right? And I've got the toy with me, torn apart, viciously dismembered. I actually have a couple of them. There was a Spider-Man one. This one got decapitated. But we're reverse engineering it. We're trying to recreate it, right? And but with a twist, with a little twist. Let me explain the twist. So instead of plugging your device into it, my iDog is a little special. The head is going to be a cassette player. It's going to be a cassette player. It's going to play cassettes. It's going to have like a little computer down here, right? It's going to detect the beats per minute of the cassette, and it's going to dance to it. That's the plan.
The legs.
Yeah, the stumps. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, it should be pretty cool, and I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to do it. But this is probably the biggest, toughest like design project. Cobalt says, how do you read the beats per minute from a cassette? That's an excellent question, and I guess I don't necessarily have 100% the answer. I haven't tested it to see if it works, and probably I should. But I imagine, right, you just have the cassette playing, and then you've got like literally just like what, a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack that goes to the like let's say it's an Arduino, well maybe not an Arduino. Let's say like it's an ESP32 or like a Raspberry Pi. So literally it's just reading like the waveform, like it's just getting the audio, and then you run some like processing on the computer. I don't think it's hard. I think audio processing and like beats per minute discovery is like not crazy hard. It's not like easy, but I think it's doable. Hey Chorky.
Hey Dad.
Hey, what's up? Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks, buddy.
What are you doing?
We are live streaming, buddy. We are live streaming. We're working on the iDog project. Gonna be head heavy, yes. That's an excellent point. And I guess I'm not 100% confident that what I have built will 100% work. Those are some good moves, Chorky. I like that. I like that.
Those weren't moves. He was waving.
Oh, he was waving? Trent says, please also put a large language model on it. I want to talk to the nostalgia tape player robot dog. That would be fun, but it's probably I got stun locked for a second. Cobalt says, don't you need to convert it from analog to digital somewhere? We're asking some questions I don't fully know the answer to. But I mean, at least in my head, like a cassette player already is able to output to 3.5 millimeter, right? Because you're able to like plug in your headphones and stuff. So, like, I think you can just like plug that into like a computer and it can do processing on it, right? Is there like a step in there that is there like something really stupid that I'm overlooking? Like, I understand, like, cassettes are analog, and computers are digital, but okay. I don't have the solution now, but like, I don't think it's gonna be like impossibly difficult. I don't know. I'll yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, I don't fully have the answer. What is he doing there? What kind of pose is that? What's going on, buddy? I really like that. Oh. Yeah, but today. Okay, go off, Boo, go off. So today, right? So at the end of last stream, we had this. Today, we added this metal rod that comes out of this gear output. This metal rod spins, and there's so much going on beside me. It spins. This cam spins. It pushes this piece up and down. And then this is going to interact with the gears here, and that's going to wiggle the ears up and down. So I guess the next big step here, or not even like a big step, the next step is going to be adding the ears. The ears, I have an ear present. Right, so this is the ear, right? So it's like this big ear bit, and then there's like a gear on the end. That should be pretty easy. Should be pretty easy to add. So let's make it happen, perhaps. Yeah, let's make it happen. So, I guess what we can do, Trent says, okay, let's see if we can change that metal rod, because we're going to have to get a cable through the center axis to get to the computer if we can. I think, how does it work on the real iDog? Do you have a point here? Did I do something stupid? I think the metal rod... No, I think the metal rod probably doesn't need to change. I think what we just need to do... Wait, let me try and comprehend if I'm being stupid. I think we can just route the wires... I think we can just route the wires like through here. I think just like through this gap, this is for the wires to go through. I think that's fine. I think that'll be fine. Yeah. I think that'll be fine. And I'll make that gap bigger if I need to. And the head is not going to rotate like 360 degrees or anything, right? The head is just like, going like that. So I think it's not a huge cause for concern. Bye, honey.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I think chat loved it.
I wanted Cynthia to see Chorky.
Yeah. Chorky had some sick moves. Yeah, I was sick.
And it's gonna live on forever.
It's gonna live on forever. We're gonna put that in the YouTube short. Trent says, make the metal rod hollow perhaps, or make an external print casing around the rod where the cable can be inlaid. Yeah, your way will work. Yeah, I think it should work. I think it should work. And if it doesn't, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So from here, I think what I want to do is let's. Sorry, we took a bit of a tangent, but that's okay. I'm going to rotate this again. So let's move. Let's select this guy. I'm going to set the pivot back to the center of this rod. Like so. I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. And then I'm going to push this back down 2 millimeters. Back to our resting position for this. And then I guess I'm just going to take this gear and put it like here. I think this is going to work. We'll take... Yeah, let's select it, move. And let's do a point-to-point. Let's do a point-to-point. We can take... Well, I'll start by just doing center to, like, here. Temporarily, we're putting that here. And I'm going to go back to just a regular position constraint. Or not constraint. I don't know. We're going to... Let me think. I guess I want... Oh, yeah. Cool. You remembered the reset command. Good job. Good job, Cobalt. We are gonna... I'm going to... Sorry, let me think. Let me think again for 1 second. I'll do a point-to-point. I'll just briefly... Yeah, I'll select that point, and then we'll put that in the center of, like, here. Just briefly. Yes, okay. Again, there's some like calculations and stuff I could do to get this exactly where it needs to be, but this will be fine. This will be fine. This will be fine. Let's move this like that. I think that's kind of chill. Maybe, because what's the deal? We want the the pitch circles to be tangent. I guess this is kind of right? I guess minus 0.4. I think that's kind of cool, and then like that. Is that kind of chill, or do we need to go even like further? I think that's good. That's good. Yeah, I know that wasn't scientific, but like this'll do, right? This'll do, clearly. That'll do. That'll do. So that works, and then we'll just copy that over. We'll just copy that over. Let's copy that over. Let us, or maybe, no, maybe we'll construct this whole thing and then mirror it over. That's probably the play. That's probably the play. So for here, go back to Photoshop. Let's look at our ear. Let's look at just the regular ear. So the regular ear has how many teeth present? It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 6 teeth. I see. Cobalt says 10 out of 10. Let's go. We are doing some real engineering up in here. I am the realest engineer there has ever been. And I think, sorry, I'm gonna bust open Microsoft Paint again. I love me some Microsoft Paint. Let's bust it open. All right. So I think basically the default resting position for the ear is gonna be like this. Also, Trent, if you're still around, you had said you had just got a 3D printer and you wanted to learn CAD. I don't know if you're still around, but if you are, what were you planning on making? What did you get the 3D printer for? What are you sort of interested in building? I'm curious. But yeah, I think this is kind of the default. That's kind of the, I don't know, roughly 45 degrees. That's kind of the default for iDog. And we want the ears to just wiggle up and down a little bit. So in Photoshop, we can probably select this, rotate around 45 degrees, roughly that, right? I guess actually I want to rotate it the other way. I changed my mind. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. So we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we imagine, if we go to Fusion 360, actually no, back to Paint. I'm indecisive. I'm an indecisive guy. What can I say? So we probably need, it's which teeth do we really need? Which are the essential ones? Trent says, working on a recasing print of the Camp Snap camera, ultimately building my own screenless digital camera, but the first one to have interchangeable lenses plus wireless flash plus bike parts. My own screenless digital camera, but the first one to have interchangeable lenses plus wireless flash plus bike parts. That's pretty cool. The Camp Snap camera. Oh, that's hard to say. Camp Snap camera. I see. The screen-free digital camera. I see. So it's kind of trying to replicate the idea of a disposable camera. Is that kind of the deal? But it's all digital. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. And it looks really well designed. They did a good job on designing it. It looks like a good product. That's pretty cool. So we need for sure, right, these teeth seem important. And then to be safe, keeping that tooth, keep that tooth. I mean, we can probably keep all these teeth, right? Keep basically all those teeth, and we probably just don't need these teeth. Probably. Trent says, cheap digital film camera, recasing it into a rangefinder, and then building one with removable lenses with drone size sensor. That's cool. That's really cool. I hope that you're able to get it working. That sounds quite cool. Sounds quite cool. And on that note, let's build this ear. Let's get that bread. Let's get this bread. We're going to create a new sketch on this gear. I think that is the play. We're going to create a sketch here. We're going to project include. We're going to include this gear in the sketch. And let's make a circle that goes all the way to the outer diameter. And then let us also, I guess we need, let's see how large the inner diameter hole is on the real iDog ear. Let's take a quick look. It's like roughly like 0.5, okay, 5 millimeters. Let's make a 5 millimeter hole. I think that is lovely. And then what we're gonna do, trying to think of the. So we'll have. Let's take another measurement. I'm a big fan of measurements. We're a big fan of measurements in this live stream. What can I say? I like to measure. My boy likes to measure. So from the inner diameter of the circle to the end of the ear is 4 centimeters, 40 millimeters for those paying attention. So let's go from here 45 degrees to there. Nice. And then from here, we're going to continue out 45 degrees. Continue. What the hell? Yeah, 45 degrees. And then 40 millimeters. Like so. Oh no, I'm being stupid. I was being a little silly. I was being a little silly. I can just, I guess I don't need to put in any measurement. I just continue it out. Yeah, and that's 40 millimeters. Lovely, 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 lovely. And then, how wide is this at the end? This is 17 millimeters. So if I go to the end here, I'm going to create a 2-point circle. 2-point circle. I'm going to go down 17. Yes, this is cool. This is cool. And then I'm going to create a line perpendicular here and also down here. And we'll do the same here. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. And then also down. Like that. Cool, 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 cool. And then I can take these. I'm just going to connect these up. And this is going to be lovely. I think that's a pretty nice... I think this is an ear if I've ever seen one. I think that's an ear. I think that's an ear. There's nothing else to say, but that's an ear for sure. And then what's the play? If I finish this sketch, let's see. Did I cook? This is the question. It's a question for the ages. I guess... No, I guess there's one more thing I should have done. Peekaboo says hello! Hello, Peekaboo. Welcome to chat. Thank you for stopping by. Happy to see ya. How are you doing today? What's going on? What's going on in the life of Peekaboo? How's your Saturday been? I gotta know. I simply gotta know. I gotta know. Yeah, we're gonna pull that down like so, all the way down. I think this is cool. Let's just see. I might have to do some stuff. Peekaboo says, good, you? yeah, my day's pretty good. I've been working on this. Before that, I had my first session with a personal trainer at the gym, and that was pretty fun. My body is certainly tired after that, but in a good way. In a good way, for sure. Visited my girlfriend at her place of work at the bakery. That was fun. But yeah, that's about it. That's been about my day, more or less. Yeah. And right now, since you're new to chat, we're working on, I mean, more or less, we're working on reverse engineering the iDog. I don't know if you're familiar with iDog at all. We're reverse engineering this guy. I have, like, chopped up iDogs all around me, all over my computer, all over my desk. Yeah, we're reverse engineering it with a small twist. The head is going to be a cassette player. It's going to play cassette tapes, and it's going to dance to cassette tapes. That is the plan. This music is also kind of getting a bit loud, isn't it? Let's turn it down just a touch. Turn it down just a touch. Yeah, so that's what we're working on. And we're making pretty good progress. We've got the gearbox all modeled out. And now we're working on kind of some of the head mechanism. And specifically, right now, we're working on the ear mechanism. That's what we're working on. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Oh, I'm starting to feel the sleepiness hit me, but I gotta push through. I simply gotta push through. So I think all I gotta do... Oh, there's a tiny little sliver here. Actually, why is there... I feel like there shouldn't be a sliver there. I think I screwed something up. Let's edit that sketch. Because I want this and... I want this to be perpendicular with this. Alright, yeah, let's delete some of these lines. I made a little bit of a mistake. But that's okay. This happens. These things happen. So I want... I mean, we know that's 7 millimeters. Okay. And from here, Pico says, never seen an iDog before. Yeah, music's still kind of loud. Yeah, they were popular in the early 2000s. When did the iDog come out, actually? iDog... maybe I'll turn all the volume down. Yeah, that's good. iDog release date. The iDog came out in 2007. The same year as the first Transformers film. A film which I love. Definitely the film that got me into doing visual effects, for sure. And that movie goes hard. I love the first Transformers movie. I love the first 3, to be honest. So I'm gonna go like that. And I want this perpendicular to this. Maybe let's try that again. I'm gonna just make a line. I'm gonna make this perpendicular to this, if it'll let me. That's what I want. And then I can make this. What can I make this? What's the right tangent? Coincident with this? That's what we want. That's what we want. Let's go. Let's go. Let's try that again. Okay. And here, I want this perpendicular to this. It already is. That's perfect. And then this coincident to this. I have probably watched the first Transformers film, like, I couldn't even tell you, like, an insane number of times. Probably over 20 times. Easily over 20 times. I had the Transformers movie. I was 8 years old when the first Transformers movie came out, right? And when I say the first Transformers movie, I mean the first Michael Bay one, right? The first live action one. I love that movie to death. But my mom, like, didn't love that I was, like, 8 years old and, like, I don't know, like the movie has like what? It has like swearing and it has like lots of like sexual innuendo and stuff. So my mom went to like there was like a Christian website that would like edit movies to be child friendly. So she got me Transformers from there. So like the one I watched as a kid, it was like it had all the swear words edited out, like anything that had anything to do with sex edited out. But like I didn't care. I was there for the big robots, and they were sick. They were sick. Yeah, love those movies. Love those movies. Love. Yeah. And here we are working on robots. Cobalt said, did they edit out Megan Fox? They did not. Like, they left, Megan Fox was in there. So it's not like there was nothing. But like, you know how it is. Yeah. You know how it is. You know how it is. What? Oh, I got stun locked for a second. What we will do, we'll start. Here's what we'll start with. We're gonna go like this. This will be the first extrusion. This will be the first extrusion. Yeah, that's gonna be the first extrusion. I think this is gonna. Oh, no, I want. This is gonna be the first extrusion. Peekaboo says, "I'm older than you, so my fave movie is Back to the Future." Back to the Future is awesome. I watched that movie somewhat recently for the first time. Yeah, awesome movie. I really like that Doc and Marty, like, they're like the origins of their friendship is never really explained, or I guess like kind of, but like I like that it's just like a teenage boy and like an old man who are just like happen to be besties. I think that's kind of funny. It's like it's wholesome. I like it. It's cute. Yeah, I like that movie. It's a good film. Good film. Yeah, this is what I want. That's a solid first extrusion, I think. I think we can all be happy with this. And then the second extrusion, I will click OK. And it's just going to take 10 minutes to do what it's supposed to do. My computer is begging for mercy. Let's save because I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to get nervous. Yeah, we'll keep on going here. Some water. I'm getting thirsty. Alright, and then I want that sketch back. The sketch got hidden on me. Just sketch over sketch over sketch. Also, Peekaboo says, "Lol, they were the inspiration for Rick and Morty." Yeah, I guess I did know that. There was like a really gross. I mean, like Rick and Morty's like kind of gross, but there was like a really gross, like I guess pilot. It wasn't really a pilot, right? Because it wasn't Rick and Morty yet. But like there's I know what you're talking about. You got me thinking about it. Like the show was called Doc and Marty, or it's just like one episode. The Real Animated Adventures of Doc and Marty. And like you can clearly see where like, you know, in one direction it's like you can see how this became Rick and Morty, and you can also see how this came from Back to the Future. But like this video, it's so gross. It's like somehow like in order to like save the world, like Morty has to lick Doc's balls or something. It's like it's a lot. But yeah, I guess like Justin Roiland, who I guess we don't love anymore, right? Justin Roiland did this, and it was like kind of funny. But I think like when Dan Harmon got involved and like actually added like good writing to it, like it did make something pretty magical. I do really like, or I mean, I did really like watching Rick and Morty, at least back in the day. I watched the first 3 seasons, maybe no, the first 4 seasons. It's all pretty good. I liked it, but I fell off. I don't know if it's still good. I don't know if people still like it. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day. Are there more slivers here? Where are these slivers coming from? This is nuts. This is bananas. I'll just accept that there are slivers. I don't know. I'm okay with it. No, you know what? No, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. I'm going to... I want to edit this sketch again. Right? Because I want this to be... tangent. I want this to be tangent to this. What just happened? Is that... Yeah, I guess I don't even need these perpendicular lines. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Cobalt says, first there was Back to the Future, then Rick and Morty, and finally the Amoeba Brothers. Yeah, that's a nice little callback to my previous stream. Is that a public video or is that a private video? If it's a public video, I can show you guys really quick. Amoeba Brothers. Okay, yeah. No, just like when I was in middle school, no, when I was in high school, I made this like biology project.
Sort of like I unzipped your mom's gene.
We won't go any further into that. I made this video about DNA in high school where I used Rick and Morty voices. That's what Cobalt is talking about. Peekaboo says, did you study CAD or just learn along the way? No, I just learned along the way. Yeah, I honestly don't know a ton. But we just make it work. We just make it work. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I watched a couple like video tutorials. There's one guy, I think Paul McWhorter. Paul McWhorter. Yeah, he has some good tutorials. I watched like just a couple of his. He's pretty good. He's a really sweet guy, it seems. Cobalt keeps telling people I'm a CAD expert. I'm definitely not. Also, do not work for Autodesk. That is fake news. That is fake news. Yeah, mostly I watch just like a lot of YouTubers. I like watching like, you know, like Michael Reeves, like a bunch of channels like Michael Reeves, right? Which they're like a lot of videos like he doesn't make tutorials, right? They just make videos of them doing silly things as engineers. I love these types of videos, and I love Michael Reeves. But yeah, I think I just watched a bunch of these, and then I got like sort of a lot of approximate knowledge. And then like CAD isn't too hard to work your way through if you are willing to do just like a bad job. Yeah, and like whenever I need to Google things, I Google things. And luckily now whenever I run into a problem, I just have like Cobalt here, or I have someone in chat who's able to help me through it a little bit, which is helpful. Peekaboo says, I've been trying Onshape and FreeCAD. I know more than you? Well, I don't know. If I know more than you, I know only a tiny bit more than you, I'm sure. Yeah, what are you working on, Peekaboo? What are you interested in doing with CAD? And what got you to click on the video? Cobalt says, watch Stuff Made Here, peak engineering content. I love Stuff Made Here. He's so smart. He's like Michael Reeves, I would say, is the best in the game at this like entertainment side of things. Like you can't really get more entertaining than Michael Reeves. But as far as like the engineering side, Stuff Made Here is probably the best in the game on YouTube. Mark Rober's pretty good too, but Stuff Made Here, like the stuff he makes is truly nuts. I'm trying to think, what was the one that I mean, the chainsaw with the robotic arm. This is a great video. What are some other good ones? I mean, they're all great. All the basketball ones are great. Yeah, he's awesome. I love stuff made here, and he's entertaining too. By the way, I don't mean to say that he's not. I really like him, and he seems like he feels like a man after my own heart. He just seems like a little quiet, sweet introvert. I don't know. I like him. I like him a lot. I like that guy a lot. Maybe I just don't need those, and maybe I can just take line, and I want this to be tangent with this, right? And I want this to be tangent with this. Yeah, and I think that works, right? Yeah, that works. And we'll do the same here. First, let's just make this like really gross, and then we'll see how the constraints make it look less gross. So click on this, tangent, click on this, lovely, and then this, tangent, click on this. That's what I want. That's what I wanted the whole time. I can't describe to you enough how much my thighs are burning like crazy right now from doing squats with the personal trainer today. They are burning like a motherfucker. Oh my god. There's product design online for Fusion. I see. Yeah, now let's make this extrusion. And this time, right, there's not like a sliver here. Okay, cool. We made it work. Yeah, we made it work. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna take all this, and I'm going to extrude. Oh, another sliver. A little sliver hiding on me. Cool. I think no more slivers. We're gonna take that. We're gonna extrude it up 2 millimeters. And cancel. We'll take this. I want to hide this. Oh my god, so many sketches. Someone should really do something about all those sketches, huh? Not me though, but someone should. Someone should do something about that. Peekaboo says, I don't know what I really want to do with CAD. I just want to learn it. Your live showed up on my feed and I clicked on it. Well, I guess that's a likely thing, yeah. But I don't know what I really want to do with CAD. I just want to learn it. I mean, super cool skill to learn, right? And super, like, you can do a ton with CAD. Like, so definitely, like, +1. You should learn it for sure. Yeah, and I would say, I mean, I'm not one to be doling out advice, right? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I think, like, the best way to learn anything is by doing, like, a project that you're excited about. And it can be, like, a stupid project. It doesn't have to be, like, actually useful or anything. But, like, I think it's really easy to get stuck in, like, tutorial hell. You know, there's a term for it. Tutorial hell, right? Like, it's easy to get stuck in this mode where, like, you have no end destination and all you do is watch, like, you'll watch tutorial, follow along, watch tutorial, follow along. And that stuff is good to do, by the way. You should do that. But, yeah, it really helps your learning. It helps your learning, I guess, to have a real, like, to have a project you're working towards, you know? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I was somewhat coherent. Trent says, "What do you mean? You work for Autodesk. You're a pro." Yeah. We'll say I work for Autodesk. I'm gonna get a cease and desist from Autodesk. Peekaboo says that's where I am, lol. And, like, I don't mean to shit on tutorial hell. I speak about tutorial hell because I've been there. And again, like, nothing really wrong with it. It's like, you should just be doing tutorials for a little bit, right? So you're probably exactly where you need to be if you're brand new. But eventually, you gotta take, like, a leap of faith and just take a big swing. and you'll figure it out on the way. But it's good to do tutorials and stuff at first, I think. My thighs are burning so much. I haven't done a squat in eons, and my personal trainer had me doing squats, weighted squats, and like I'll just be sitting here working, and then like I'll get another wave of just my thighs feeling the burn again. It's tough. It's really tough to be me. It's really tough to be Nate Iverson today. Yeah, so all right, that's an ear done, right? I think we can say that ear is done. I think that's a done ear if I've ever seen one. Let's take this, let's give it a color, because I like adding color to everything. Looks nice for the thumbnails too on YouTube. Appearance. Yeah, Pico, are you interested in doing something mechanical, like something like I know you don't know like exactly what you want to do, but are you interested in like robotics or like something mechanical or something that's like not even mechanical? Is there like a genre? Is there something that like inspired you to get into CAD? I'm curious. Let's make it yellow. Oh, that's kind of a weird shade. Yeah, sure, that yellow's good. That yellow's good. We'll close that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We'll take this and we'll mirror it. I want to create an offset plane. Probably what I can do. Trent says, when's the Kickstarter to order the Nostalgia Tape Player 2008 programmed LLM dancing music dog? Probably not. I mean, like almost certainly not going to sell these. I can see, like very likely I'll just put the files up. If someone else wants to build their own, I'll try and open source it. Sometimes I'm too lazy to open source things. But I'll like put the files up probably if you guys want to make your own. I think it probably just won't be a very good, reliable product. It's not that I don't want to spread them around, but there's like the joy of making something new is fun, but then the idea of like making sure it's reliable enough for other people to play with, and then being like a customer support guy, like all of that sounds miserable to me. Yeah. I don't know. I thought of like maybe like selling a commemorative pin or something when I'm done the project if people want like a pin. That's as big as my ambitions get as far as selling this. You know, speaking of, I'll go on a tangent. Come on a tangent with me. I hope doing this doesn't get this copyright struck too hard. Translink tracker. The last project I made, or a couple projects ago, I made this project, and a lot of people were asking me to sell this one too, and I was like, I didn't want to. Becoming a customer support guy seems like it sucks hard. But like making something for yourself is cool. I promised I would open source this one, and I never did. I should still. I don't want to be a liar. I just didn't get around to it. And there's like some messy code and stuff, and I didn't want to like. The problem is like when I want to share something with the world, I don't want to just like send out like garbage. So I was like, I'm going to clean this up and I'm going to open source it, and I never did. We'll watch this video. I hope this doesn't get me. I mean, this could get me copyright struck. We're just gonna watch it. We're gonna play with. We're gonna roll the dice. I made this like little thing, and then TransLink came and interviewed me. Play the video. I was extremely camera shy. I was extremely nervous to be on camera, and that probably comes through. Don't make fun of me too hard. I was camera shy. The people filming were super sweet. They were super, super sweet. Yeah, I'll play the video.
Hi, I'm Nate Iverson, and I made SkyTrain Tracker. It tracks the locations of every SkyTrain in Vancouver.
Throw a link in chat? Okay, I'll throw a link in chat. I'll play the video too, though. But I'll throw the link in chat. I mean, will it even let... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Let's refresh. Oh, my God. Cringe. Okay. Control-C. Will it let me? Will it let me? Yeah, I think it let me.
Hi, I'm Nate Iverson, and I made SkyTrain Tracker. It tracks the locations of every SkyTrain in Vancouver. The Expo line is these blue LEDs here, the Canada line is these green ones, and the Millennium line is these yellow ones.
I don't know why I use my middle finger to point. I do that sometimes. But I got some comments like, why the fuck is he fingering the camera? I wasn't trying to be rude. I don't know. Just sometimes I use the middle finger to point at things. I don't know.
Tracker. It tracks the locations of every SkyTrain in Vancouver.
I am Canadian.
The Expo line is these blue LEDs here, the Canada line is these green ones, and the Millennium line is these yellow ones here. So there's a company called traintracker.io. They do circuit board maps of other cities, like American cities and in the UK. And I thought they were really cool, so I just wanted to do one for my city, Vancouver. So I started pretty much just Googling step by step what I needed to do. First how to make a basic circuit board, and eventually how to code. So this is the code that's actually running on the circuit board. This is a little extension for VS Code. It's a little cat that just gives me moral support while I'm coding. I take the SkyTrain almost every day, if not every day, multiple times a week. And I think just going on something like that, all the time, you develop an emotional connection towards it. So when you're looking for a muse, I guess the SkyTrain was a good muse for me, just because I feel that emotional connection.
Also got made fun of a lot for calling the SkyTrain my muse, which is fair. It's a weird thing to call it. Oh, Peekaboo's Canadian too. Let's go.
So this is version 1, which kind of worked. This is version 2, which just has light switches to turn these things on. Version 3 didn't work at all. Version 4 didn't work at all. And then version 5, which kind of works. So this is something I've been working on kind of in the background on and off since May of last year. When I shared that I'd kind of finished it on Twitter, I wasn't expecting to get any response. I was expecting 2 likes, sympathy likes from my friends. But it ended up getting actually quite a lot of traction on Twitter, I think 60,000 views, and just a ton of people saying really nice stuff about it, which I wasn't expecting.
It's also
not
that many views on Twitter. 60,000, that's for me it was something, but 60,000 views is not a lot.
A little emotional about it even. I think a tear hit my eye a little bit. The one I remember is there was one guy who said he showed it to his kid who freaked out about it, and the kid was asking where can I buy one?
We don't need to see this whole video, but
a little bit.
That's kind of a cool project. I guess 60,000 is a lot. Yeah, it's something. It's not bad, but I think a view on Twitter, I feel that just means someone kind of scrolled by it, you know. If you, I don't know. But yeah, I made this circuit board. I wanted it to take live data about where the trains are at and turn on the lights based on that. But TransLink doesn't give out live data from the trains, at least not publicly, not to people like me. So all I could do was I had to use their static schedule. I had their static schedule loaded in a database on Amazon Web Services. And then every minute or every couple minutes, Amazon Web Services would send some messages to this. And this is Wi-Fi connected. So this was not necessarily real time, but it's not real time of where every train is, but it's real time of where every train is supposed to be. But if a train is delayed or something, it doesn't account for that. But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. I really like the shape of the circuit board. People on Reddit were like, why does your circuit board look fucked? But you know, it's shaped like Vancouver. Yeah, it's cool. It was a cool project. I think it's cool. It turned out well. But people wanted to buy these, and I was like, I'm not gonna sell these because they're gonna break and they're not gonna work, and then people are gonna be sad. But yeah, like I feel like it'd be cool to sell something. It's just like the idea of maintaining something after and making sure people are happy and not disappointed. Like that stuff all sounds really just not for me. 60,000 is bigger than some stadiums. That's true. But no, but like 60,000 people in a stadium that's like 60,000 people paying full attention for, you know, hours. But like 60,000 people like scrolling by my thing, I don't know. But like it was nice. It was nice. We got some good response from that, and people were very nice about it. People really thought it was cool. Also, I made this. Pico Boo says, "Nice work." Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you. But I made this. I was like, yeah, I'm the first one who did this for Vancouver. Not the first person who did it ever, right? There's a company that makes a bunch of these for different cities. And I wasn't trying to take credit for the idea. Like even in this video, I tell them about this website, right? So I'm not trying to steal any ideas. But I said I'm the first person in Vancouver to make one of these. And then that's not even true. I wasn't even the first person in Vancouver. Funville SkyTrain. Funville. Can I? Funville Arduino? Did he get rid of his website? I don't know. I'll. Basically, another guy had made one of these before me, and he's really nice too. But I was like, damn, I didn't do anything for the first time. anyways. You know, TransLink should have been interviewing that guy instead. He did it first. But I'm the one on the TransLink YouTube channel. So there's that. I need to make an offset plane. Oh, the energy's getting drained out of me. Okay, I'm going to make the offset plane. We're going to make the offset plane, and we are going to make that offset plane. Okay, we're going to project that. I'm going to make a line up this way and down this way. Finish the sketch. Can I make an offset plane? Can I make it? Can I do or construct plane through two edges? That's what I'm gonna do. So we got an edge there, and then I'll also I'll create a sketch on here, and I'll project include. All right, project include. I'll project this, and then we'll just create a line going this way, and then I can create a plane going through those two edges, and that should be exactly what we want. Input lines must intersect or be parallel. Those aren't parallel? Am I crazy? Those are parallel. Surely those are parallel. I guess. What the hell? I guess they must intersect or be parallel. They must intersect or be parallel. This is. Oh my god, my brain cells are leaking from my brain. Surely those are parallel. Those are the most parallel lines I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Where do they get off telling me that those aren't parallel? Certainly, I guess I'll do through 3 points. Through 3 points. That'll be fine. I'll stop complaining. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to take this body. And I am going to mirror it. How do I mirror it? There's a mirror button somewhere. Oh my god, I'm losing it. I am losing it, chat. Where's the where's the mirror button? How am I losing it so hard? Chat, am I stupid? Wait. I know the mirror button isn't even like hidden. This click on modify. Modify. I just can't see. Press, pull, fillet, chamfer, shell, draft, scale, combine, offset, replace, split, silhouette, move, align, delete, remove, arrange, simplify. Chat, am I cooked? I know Google is just a click away, but chat, isn't it under modify? Am I dumb? Why? All right, we're going to Google. We're going to Google. Fusion 360 mirror body. Yes, I want a mirror body. Yes, please. In the design workspace, select the solid or surface tab. Yep. Create. It's under create. You motherfuckers, you lied to me. Everybody said it was under modify. It's under create. We have nothing but liars in chat. Nothing but liars. Nothing but liars. This is crazy. That is crazy. Sorry, I got really hostile for a second. That wasn't kind. I went too far. I can admit when I went too far. I'm sorry I was mean. Yeah, new body. That's what I want. That is what I want. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. And we have 2 ears. We have 2 perfectly mirrored ears. I need water. And I need to pee. Maybe. I think it might be time to call it a night. I think it might well be time to call it a night. We made a lot of progress today. Pico says, my bad, lol. Yeah, it's your bad. You should... No. That's okay. You guys were at least telling me to do something. I just had no idea what I was doing. But we're probably going to call it a night for tonight. I really appreciate everyone who came by and stuck around through... Oh, piss. I was going to piss, but then I decided it's just the end of the night probably. Let's get the music back on. But, yeah, I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'm going to be doing a couple of these streams. I usually do a couple a week, and we're going to keep doing these streams until iDog is done. So, if you are new, and if you had maybe some fun, if you enjoyed watching, hit subscribe if you want to see more. But no big deal if you don't. That's all good. If this was a one and done for you, that is more than okay. But I appreciate you coming by. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. I hope that all of you guys who came by, I hope you have a very swell night. I hope you have a swell weekend. I hope Sunday treats you well. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Again, I like to do a couple of these a week. I think if I'm not back, probably not. No, I won't be here tomorrow. But sometime in the week, I usually schedule them like either early in the day or a day in advance. So like you won't be jump scared by them. But yeah, we had a good night. We made a lot of progress. Let's recap our progress. Right? We made this little cam. We made this pink fucking thing that interacts with the cam, and we made this blue thing. I don't know what to call any of these pieces. We made this blue piece that functions as the rails for the pink thing. And we made the ears. That's a win. That's a win if I've ever seen one. So with that, I wish you all a good night and a happy weekend. And I'll see you guys soon. else wave. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds of waving. Couple says, "Hi, I'm new. Can you explain what you're making?" I will explain what I'm making. I am making friends. I think the real iDog is the friends that we made along the way. You know? I'm making friends. And if you smash that subscribe button and the little fucking bell beside it, we can be besties. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Good night, good night. I'm ending stream. See you soon.